we already know that that isn't true. So
Yeah, every 3 months they're locked up. Yes, they are. You can see it on chain on SoulScan.
Nah, they're not locked. That 80% wallet that holds that gives the dispersions isn't locked. It's a trust
They have
us.
a multi.
It's a trust us lock.
Yeah, but they have a multi-sig.
Yeah, but that's not usually how it works, right? Usually you wouldn't see that in circulation. That's why the circulating supply and the fully diluted value are so off on it. I'll be right back. Give me a second. We're back up on the stream, guys. Welcome back.
Do I trust them?
Thank you, thank you. Hello, YouTube. YouTube, how are you?
We're great. How are you doing?
It's a multi-sig wallet, and Hayden has all the keys.
Hayden don't got the keys. What are you talking about?
He did launch Melania, or he was part of it.
Melania, yeah, maybe he's got something to do with that, but he don't got no keys from Trump. That's for sure. I can attest to that.
Are you part of the team?
I have an insider, not me though.
Oh, are you saying it's financial advice to buy now?
No, I'm not. I've been buying and selling it. I don't know why I'm talking like YouTube talk.
Should I go long or should I go short?
I think you should go heavy long and easy on the short. This is how I imagine YouTube sounds like when I look at YouTube and I look at the chat. And I'll read it like this. Damn good job. You guys were fast that time. Y'all lucky I just got home. GG's. Hello.
Rockets.
Hit like. LOL, Drew. Elmo.
Drew, how many languages can you speak?
Vorbesc puțin de română. Ticanire malacă. Treros americanos pini polifudă. Je ne parle pas français, bonjour. Je fume la shit ce soir avec vous. Yeah.
Why do you speak Greek?
It's not too far from Romania. I used to visit it a lot and have a lot of Greek friends. Trelos americanos. Well, you know,
culture man.
Ticanire malaca. They used to call me Vlaka Malaka. They're like, Vlaka Malaka. Vlaka Malaka. They're like, Vlaka Malaka.
Hi, Drew.
Hello.
How are you tonight?
I'm doing all right. Can't complain.
Have 5 languages or how many?
Yo, did I finally hear somebody my age in this Discord?
Oh boy, yeah.
It's so cool to hear somebody my age. I took my dad's wallet and I bought Bitcoin. Oh yeah.
Oh God. Do I dare speak again? Okay, so I'm sure everybody realizes. Oh my gosh, I get the echo.
Yeah, somebody has their mic on, I think.
How crucial this moment in time is for Bitcoin. But let's stay focused, okay?
Is that me echoing? That might be my bad.
No, it's not anybody's bad. I love the laughing. I'm just saying, we do need to talk about this, I think, because here on this 5 minutes, you have our 200 is coming over the top of the 800, and we know that we don't need any more of this coming across down further. We don't want to come underneath here. See, here's where the 800 came up and over. And it crossed this hill, right? And now we're facing it moving back down this way, back under. So this is where the 800 rose from, right here on the left, 85.3-ish, right? Here's the curve. And here we are now, and that 200 is pressing down on it, the 200 EMA. Okay, so you can see this curve in white. You also see this yellow ray or line, right? And the time frame on the 5-minute has got to get corrected and swing around here. And we got to get back over this overhead resistance. And so this is the space and time that we need to do that in, because if we don't, we could find that we fall underneath this triangle, and we're going to press down on this grand point of control right here. So the tip, if we keep descending here and keep under this angle, it's we can cross this point. So we want to avoid that, because that brings us down to those levels that we were talking about and gets us under. So that's why it's crucial. We tried it over here this morning, didn't work. So now we're coming down, but look at this direction. Okay, so this can't be a top here, is what I'm saying. Because if it is, if we don't get across this line, then this is a top, right? And we descend. So we have to come up now and see, here's the line. So this is the 50 EMA right up here, right there, here. And right up there, this is our moat, okay? This is where all the alligators live, and we have to get up to this 800 and 200 up in the green. And we have to avoid going down into the dungeon or what's underneath the moat. Well, we don't want to get eaten by all the alligators down here. Okay, so that's the thing we're doing. So don't get fooled by the color here. It's just a contrast. All right, so that's where we are. Here's the hour. I put some pictures in. Here's the hourly. You have a W, but we have to complete it. And we can't get see under this curve here. We can't do this. So what that means is that there's the lip. Let me put that there. All right, so this is the hour. Here's the 5 EMA. Here's the 13. So you see how when I was talking about the moat here, there's that moat right there, depicted by the 5 being here, 13 being up top. We have to get up over that. And then this curve in white, you see how it goes underneath my resistance box, right? That gives us another point where we can fall underneath and come down, similar to what we did this morning, right here. Okay, so we're still caught in this one until we cross that line there. And we got to cross this one, because what's here? This is the 200 EMA here, right exactly above that curve is the pivot point. You see it? Right there. Boom. And then here's the 200 EMA in this box on the hourly. And notice the 200 EMA from here came up and over across the line. And there you have the MA cross right here. You can see that. Let me put that. MA cross right there. So here's the 50 MA. Here's the 200. So if that 200 isn't, if we don't come up here and use that as support and then cross over that 50, see how we're coming down, 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 down. All right, where does it end? well, there's that curve. So that on this part of it is 72. If we fall under more directly and lose, quickly, boom, 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 boom. There's, this is the fall if you come underneath this side of the curve and can continue down here. And these are our previous rays that were already set. So it could be a brutal battle, bloody, or we can scoot along a little more sideways, but I'm just trying to give you all the scenarios. Or we can correct here, come on up and cross 90,000 and hit even like the 93 right here for. So remember these three lines, boom, 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 and then cross 94.8. So those are the scenarios. Here's the pattern from the previous days, and here we are now. So this is what we're facing.
Yo, YouTube chat.
How do you
I
feel
just
about
realized-
it? Sorry, go ahead.
I just realized that Dbloc's at 2,990-ish subscribers. We need 10 more subscribers to hit that 3,000 mark. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you hit that little button, push them over the edge, get them to that 3,000. That's an accomplishment for as quick as this channel has come together. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So if you ask everybody like here if they're subscribed, they're going to say yes. Like, little man, are you subscribed?
Yes, I'm subscribed. I love this channel.
Bro, are you?
Yes, I'm subscribed because Dbloc is the man.
See, everybody's.
Oh, I love it.
So BJ, what do you say? How likely is it, according to your charting, that we just range here during Asia?
Oh,
So for the next like 6 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours.
okay. So we are Monday going into Tuesday. The news, let's see. How do you suppose Asia is taking any kind of crypto news here? Was the announcement about the chips? I think that would be a positive.
Yeah, there's another announcement. I mean, it's not announced yet. I just posted it. That there's rumors that Trump is preparing to announce a zero capital gains on Friday's summit.
So there's another stimulus. Yeah.
The rumor, sell the news.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I see if we cannot get this right here soon, 82 is in the cards. There's really no question. And whether or not we fall off the 82 ledge, see, because it's right there. It's 81, 80,900 is right at this tip. We could range if we just skim along here and avoid hitting this 5 EMA and coming up. See this 13 and this 5 on the hour. That could last for a while along this in this space here between 86 and 88-ish, just play along this curve. That's possible. But I would want to be above this line, this one right here at this point. So what is it? 86.3. I would want to close above 86.3 by tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. And then I think you would see a dip before open. Usually you have some volatility between, morning, and then you'd have a test. Maybe we do get back down to 83 and test this area around market open. And if the markets are bad, there you could find that dip between there and 77. I mean, that's a real possibility. It really is. Because I'm just look at that. And also likely because you got a nice, start of a W pattern there. You could also see coming on up here over this pivot point, and then moving to between 90 and 91, and then having this area between 91 and 92.7-ish, having this be our top and ranging in this middle ground until the 10th, 11th, and having that news conference be the pivot. So basically just kind of ranging right in here. I think that's what I hear you saying. But it's got people on pins and needles because this is a crucial level, because you have a trajectory that can bring you down here, and you also have one that can bring you up to here just easily. You're just here in the middle because of where the EMAs are. Does anybody else kind of see something different or the same? Or that's what I'm seeing.
Balancing right on the fence, BJ. We gotta go one way or the other. You gotta pick which side of the fence we want to choose. Tough one, right on the top of the fence. We see both sides.
It's Humpty Dumpty here.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's kind of the way I'm thinking is, since we had such a big move up and a big move down, right now to make another move up, that would be very, very difficult. And it looks like it's trying to. If we can hold these levels for another little bit, I think it's going to be in the books that we're on the way back up right now. If obviously if 85, we make a lower low, 85,250 breaks, we'll probably visit, under 85K, and that's that psychological I've been talking about a lot. 85 is so important.
Yep.
But now if we hold these levels, it's so hard to do what it's doing right now. And I'm surprised it's able to hold this after this mess it's been through. Because right now there's a lot of overhead selling pressure just still cascading from what happened on top of it, and still able to hold these levels. So if it could hold on for a little bit, I think there'll be enough kind of market sentiment to say, hey, it's trying to form a floor here. Let's see if we can push it. So that's kind of what I'm betting on right now.
So you were seeing 69.77, and now you're saying you don't?
It depends. Well, right now, if this doesn't hold, yeah, I'm seeing 74 and then 69. But if these levels hold, why not? It's very hard to turn around here. And if we can show that we turn around, if we can get over 87K, I'm throwing in the kitchen sink. I'm already pretty much all in, but I'll say that's pretty much turnaround. Then we're gonna have to revisit the previous vector gaps that we left on top of us. But it's hard to turn around here. So if we could turn around, I think that means it's turning around with conviction.
Yes. Now that I definitely agree with, and you really saw conviction here. So if you use this point as the bottom, which is evident here in this hourly, you got the MA coming down from the top. You have a cross right here. So really, you should see just a shallow pullback. The problem that I see is I don't see price action following a shallow pullback here. I see it trying to dip underneath and not look upwards to cross over this area. I see pressure. And that pressure is coming from, you see, here's the 800 way up here, and then the 200's here, and on the hourly. So if that 800 is moving this way and the 200 is going to start sliding, right? Then you come further to the right and you have the opportunity to come down first, hit this point, and then come up around and then hit the 800 on this side of it at the next week of March. That's why I think that it's likely that we do see a lower level now, because
Sorry to
we're not.
interrupt you quick, BJ.
Go ahead.
Do you guys check the H bar is doing really well, just by the way.
Oh, great.
Sorry, BJ, you can go. Carry
No,
on.
that's perfectly fine. Thank you. We keep building resistance after look, resistance keeps getting lower and lower and lower. Our overhead, lower and lower and lower.
I'm only here for the pumps.
Let's go. We're about to pump.
Let's go.
I think we have about 3 more minutes. We got 7 minutes. New hourly candle. Probably gonna have a few sells before this 8 o'clock candle comes in, and then it's gonna come in and give us what we need. If not, it's gonna give the bears what they need, and then I'm gonna have to put my bear costume back on if we break the support. But
Yeah.
let's see. I'm here for this turnaround, and hopefully we could turn around and start working back up because it's possible. It's
I sure
tough.
want it.
But, yeah.
I mean, I've been hoping it's, and my conviction is that it does. It's just the truth sometimes is different than what your conviction is. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why I'm ready to step out if we don't hold these levels. Like I don't do stop losses because I feel like I get attacked on the stop loss, so I just manually sell, and I just market sell as soon as I see things go south.
But sometimes you see this type of structure before a nice V, and this might be just that beautiful V.
Yeah, the way I look at it, anytime you get a big drop, you have a better chance of giving it the opportunity, the doubt to turn around. And then if it doesn't turn around, you take a little bit of loss, maybe 1%, 0.5%, whatever you weren't able to catch on that drop. But I think you have a much better chance of playing the market like that on drops and always giving a dead cat bounce a chance of breaking out. And if it doesn't, just make sure you don't sit there and wait like, oh, maybe it's going to come back. Like as soon as you see it didn't go your way, like once you're under 1% or like 0.5%, it's like cut your losses and just move on to the next trade because there's so many trains leaving the station.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
That's the worst, man. Like not having a plan and not having an end validation, and then it's going wrong, and you're like, it's gonna go back, and then it goes even more wrong.
Yeah, you end up being the frog in the boiler.
That's how you lose.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Then you sit there and you stare and you watch it go doom boom boom boom. Yeah. Now it's
Then you
starting
just
to curve
start
around.
hoping and praying. Hoping and praying is not a good strategy.
No, because you could might as well just cut it off and then wait till it bottoms and then buy back.
But you have to be quick with no hesitation for that to work too. That's the whole thing. Like if you don't have your order, your stop loss set, and you're doing it the way I'm doing, it's like you can't be like thinking. It's like, oh, mark itself out.
Yep. Okay, look at that. We got our movement that we're looking for right there, right on the line. So let's see what happens here. Again, we need 88.5. And at the least, we want to get, what is this? Here, between the 5 and the 13 on the hourly. Right now, towards this one, it would be 87.7-ish. 87.448 puts us here where the on the hour where the 5 EMA dipped down. So that would get that angle there. Oops, I just dragged it. Was that a voice changer you had there, Nick?
Ah, that was his
Yeah.
son. Didn't you hear?
Yeah, and my kid was here, and my uncle was here. Everybody was here. They're all
Okay.
buying Bitcoins right now.
There's a lot of Bitcoins being bought right now. Come on, let's go. Let's make it work. Up you go. Move it out.
Tell your
Quick.
son to deploy more. We needed to pump.
I
that
know.
down.
But see, the problem is he was using my cards, so like, I don't know what I'm gonna do because he's spending all my dry powder. But he did tell me though, when I asked him yesterday, he kind of likes XRP, and he said, "Man, with Ethereum down at $2 or $2,000, he said, all XRP has to do is what it did yesterday, and we're cooking." Although they do say Dogecoin is going to $4 or something, so we're just waiting for that breakout on the Doji.
Oh, Doge is back to 1977. At 16 cents might come. Or whatever that 15.7, something like that, between 16.1 and 15.7. We'll see.
I mean, people were talking about like 4-year cycles, and I'm not sure I quite believe that anymore. I'm thinking we're in like 24-hour cycles now. So today was planned to not be good. Tomorrow should be a beautiful thing.
Yep. If Pepin is watching, congratulations, you won today's race. We'll have another one soon. I forgot to tell you, I have some little flowers coming up in my yard. So that was a pretty nice thing to see today. So spring is around the corner.
Yeah, we got some nice snowdrops growing around here.
You got snow today, you said?
Oh, snowdrop flowers.
Oh, good. Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yep.
You guys know Justin Sun, the guy behind Tron?
Yeah. Is he was in jail, wasn't he? Or am I thinking of the
Nah,
wrong?
that was easy. Apparently Justin Sun bought 75 million of Trump coin, and then he had his SEC case, his pending civil fraud case halted by the SEC after buying 75 million of Trump.
Wow. Okay, we're coming down to on this, but we are not lower yet.
Maybe just one more tap for that downward trend line, and then
Yeah, maybe.
and then a bounce up.
Yeah, maybe to the psychological low or even yesterday's low. That'll be put around just a little above 85,000. But that would be a lower low. So hopefully we'll stay above.
Wow, nice bounce of that.
Mhm. Yeah, but I don't like this, but I'll just watch it.
But that's recycled news. Justin Sun bought that 75 million in a Trump coin. That was like around February 4th or 5th. So that's just recycling, like it happened recently.
Oh, that's old news. I
Yeah.
saw it posted like today.
Well, the thing with the halted by the SEC might be current, and it has to do with that. But that happened like last month with 75 million on Trump, and he got liquidated basically of his ETH. I mean, I think that's how I look at it. It was like they're playing war with each other. It's all about money. I don't know, maybe it's Trump's team or something, but they saw he put the money in, and Trump's like, "Yo, this dude Justin Sun just went on like this. Let's get his ETH," and they liquidated him for his ETH. And then Justin Sun started begging on crypto Twitter, you know what's going on, and now I guess there's something that has to do with the SEC case too, with his pending civil fraud case. It's halted.
How did he get liquidated?
I guess when Trump coin dumped or something, I don't know if he had leverage on it or something, but there's a story that he got liquidated a lot of ETH with that move. But it's Trump's on Solana, so I don't get that. I have to do some more digging, see exactly what happened.
Some took a lot took back more than what they bumped up. That's what keeps happening. You get a pump, then they come back more. And it slowly die. Dominance almost back at 62. That's crazy.
XRP is getting some volume coming in. Think it might bounce, yeah.
Do you guys think churches should be taxed? $100 billion a year. That's how much could be generated, at least, if churches were taxed.
Around here, they need to. The guy, the priest over here, he has a Cybertruck. He has a Ferrari. What else does he have?
Private jet.
Like, how much
They
money
should
is
be
this?
taxed, right?
Why not?
Yeah.
Making a lot of money.
Because the whole point of the regulation was so the church would have more money to help the poor, but most of these churches aren't helping the poor, right? They're helping themselves instead.
Yep.
Were you talking to me, Drew?
I'm just talking in general to whoever.
Yeah.
What are you talking to me?
I got a what is a Romanian church right across from my house. That guy drives a nice new Cybertruck, and God.
Oh yeah, Romanian churches, what they like to taking donations, saying they're doing updates on the church. They'll do like little food fairs and sell.
Yeah,
some
they have those
cookies.
food fairs all the time. They have signs out
Yep.
there.
That's
like
how they
3
wash
times
their
a month.
money, man. Romanians.
The food's not bad. I went over there. They have some nice parties, man. The music.
Oh, yeah, Romanians get
music,
down, man. They
dancing. Yeah,
party.
they do. They like to drink too, man.
Yeah, they do.
Their parties are big.
Yeah, they get drunk at church.
Yeah, they're supposed to end at 9 o'clock at night, and they're going to the next day. Good times. Some pretty women too. Some pretty women.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I scratch their back, they scratch mine. I let them park. That's it. They use my yacht for parking. I go over there and party with them.
So you must have drank Palinko or Tsuika before.
Whatever it is, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's like their
Honestly, I don't drink
moonshine.
all that stuff.
Yeah, they usually keep it in like a clear water bottle, but it's not water, and it looks like water.
Yeah.
Sounds dangerous.
I know a lot of drinking.
Oh, it is. I'm gonna drink some right now, actually.
That's the last time I drank was over there. I had a couple beers.
Yeah, next time you go there, put me on Discord, and I'll get you.
All
man.
right, I'll remember that. It'll be when the warm weather comes.
They probably know me.
That's what I was thinking. I thought of you when I seen all that going on. We know some of them. Island's a small place. Especially the town I'm in too, to have a Romanian church in it. Like what? Makes no sense. We used to be all French.
Are we starting to see a little something, something?
Could we please?
Possible, but it still looks very weak. I hate to say.
What a
But
difference
we'll
a day
see.
makes. Jesus, man.
Yeah.
My poor Ando. Look at it. It's deflated.
Oh yeah, Ando. Oof.
That came back down more than it pumped.
I was very surprised at that. However, you know, the other day, I was saying that it was a hard choice to decide if it was going to go up to that level or come back down towards the daily area there. So kind of did a sweep.
Well, I started getting back in that a dollar even, but it's down a lot more than that now. What the frick, man?
It should stop around 97 if it hasn't already. Let's see.
No,
What
it's
it
at
is.
95 right now. So
Oh,
it's
it's at
way past
95.
97. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't looked at. I've been so busy today. I haven't had time to scan all of them.
Yep. So I hope it don't go back to 88, 85, wherever it hit the other day.
I'll look at it in a
85,
little bit.
88,
Yeah.
88. But that would be, no, that makes no sense.
I was planning on making my big buy at 88, so we'll see. Actually, I think it was 80 cents.
80 cents, well, that
And
will.
I got kind of worried that I wouldn't be able to get it, but maybe we will.
Jesus. Just, man, alt. Pump and dump. That's what's been happening. They'll pump up, and then when they come down more. That's how they're making all-time lows.
Oh, this doesn't. Oh,
I think that's a right shoulder for an inverse head and shoulder.
I hope so.
And here comes the right side. Come on.
And that would. You think it'll stop here at 83.9?
I stopped. Go back to 69.
Oh, that's.
We need dominance to come down.
It's a lot
Ethereum
of
needs to
sell
do something.
pressure.
Mm-hmm. 84.1 on the 4-hour, unless
Dominance don't
it's.
come down. Don't matter what Bitcoin do. All they're just gonna continue to bleed.
Mm.
We 20% up, 20% down, over 20%. That's still a little ridiculous, man.
See, you're underneath. This is the 50 EMA on a 4-hour up here. If we lose this, oh, I'm just gonna be quiet and we'll see.
I have another CME gap down low at like 77. We'll get that one too.
This needs to be the turning. This needs to be the place to stop right here. It just needs to be it. Because you see on the left, on the 4 hour, this is the bottom of 81.5 on the 5 EMA here. Come up here, this is the ring. That ring is there, right there. So unless we're gonna come this way, then we'll hit 80,000. That would be a new low coming out the middle.
That's exactly my take profit for the short. 84.3.
Yeah.
82.
Well,
200.
it makes
80. 100.
yeah, it makes sense.
And also, no disrespect for XRP, the one who said that there's liquidity coming in. Also, I think it's coming way down. Like 2.28, 218, 2007.
Which one? Did you say XRP?
XRP, yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll show you what I've got for that because we got over that hump, but the daily on XRP is the same kind of situation.
100%.
Yep. $2.28 would be coming down below the 15-minute middle. Then you hit
Exactly.
220. Yep. And then you fall to 212.
100%.
And then if you lose 212, you've got 205. And if you lose
It's say 207 something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's different exchanges. Yeah. 205. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Yep. 205.44 basically. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so we're on the same page.
I'm just worried about Ethereum. So my look for Ethereum is crazy. I'm seeing like
15.
1957.
Yep.
Like we'll first go 2080, then we go 2020, then we go 1960.
Yeah.
Crazy numbers.
Well, it's not so crazy because I think I posted in the chat yesterday or the day before that if we lost, oh crap, what was the number? Whatever, but we did lose it, that we would go under 21, whatever it was. I can't remember what I wrote, but yeah, I lost it. But I see it can test that I think it was either 17.9 or 15.9 now. Because it would come underneath 18 if it loses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Maybe a good short entry. I don't believe we're pumping here, man. I believe a big wick is coming. No problem, man. Just looking at it, it's crazy. Huge selling pressure.
Crypto fear and greed index is back at 15. Extreme fear.
Look at this wick. Damn. Imagine getting in that long now. Whoa. No pumping. That's it. Straight down. BJ, I have a question for you. So, if we were in a bull market, yesterday Trump's news would have been like a strong catalyst for, let's say, an organic move upward. So, ideally, like the market should have only corrected slightly before continuing its strong rally. However, like instead of that, everything retraced brutally, like even breaking yesterday's lows. So, is that like shows that the bears are fully controlling?
Okay, so um, this would get me into a discussion that maybe we could take up after, because it's kind of a long discussion. Would you mind if I answered that a little bit later?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, I appreciate it
Yeah,
because
thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate it.
We are dumping.
I know the chat's awfully quiet.
I thought my computer was broke. Like literally.
I didn't realize how much people we have in the Discord. Like the voice chat is huge now.
There's a lot of volume though coming in. I think it's
Yeah.
just gonna do what it did last time, just spike up.
Yeah, others dumping, dude.
Yeah, what the fudge is going on right now?
I think it's just people are just fear of war. I think that's what's going on right now.
Fear of war, trade wars, CME gap, you name it.
ETH is at 2050.
ETH is dead,
This shit is unreal.
isn't it? Right there, trying to get people to tap out.
Man, they done did this like 50 times, man. Like,
It's ridiculous. The dominance is starting to come down. Like, I don't. I think people also might be taking enough because
I
dominance is
guess I'm
dropping
gonna have
quick.
to go grab my dry powder bag again and try to average down on all 10 of the coins I bought today. Jeez.
When it dips, it keeps dipping.
Bro,
I
I
have to
bought
sell
like
this
10
game.
bags today. I bought 10 different bags today. I thought I got it at a good number, but I guess they want to give me a better number.
It's a good way to think of it.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I think
man.
we could go
Okay,
lower.
CME
I
gap
have
is
a
closed.
opinion.
We can go back up now.
It's
You
been
said we
close.
Not
can't
pushing
or
it.
we can?
We can.
We can, we can.
You know, this is frustrating because I said we were gonna dump like this, and I got freaking heat for saying I just wanted it to dump lower so I can get in. Bullshit. I knew this was gonna happen.
Don't worry, man. I was on the same page as you, man. It's okay, man.
There's no
People
way it
be
could
on
go
the
up that
same
fast
page
and
as you.
not come
People
down.
don't say nothing. Just because people don't say nothing, that don't mean that they don't be on the same page.
No, I'm saying I said that it's gonna come down and retest and fill these gaps, and people in chat were like, "Oh, you're only saying that because you want to buy lower," and it's like, no, the gaps get filled. Period. And there are times they don't, but they normally do.
All right, Fudge Sunday. I wanted to get in cheaper. All right, cool. That's why I said it, because I want to get in
Who
cheaper.
doesn't want to get in cheaper? What the hell?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No, of course you do, but that's not your motivation for
No,
like
no, no.
telling people to be careful at the top and just
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I
Be
get what you're saying.
careful, because I want to buy more when it gets cheaper. There you go.
Just that everybody was like euphoria, yoo-hoo, the bull run's back, blah blah blah, and I'm like, no.
That's how it was this morning too. Everybody's like, "Why is it coming down?" I'm like, "You see
I mean,
that big
everybody
gap?"
knew why it was coming down. Saw those vector gaps and all of that other stuff. If you didn't think
We
that
only
was
been
coming
warned
down,
about it 20 damn times.
then that means you haven't been in this room long enough or been around the
Mhm.
fellas long enough to know what's going on. And
I
that's
didn't think it
okay.
was.
That just means you need to listen to us a little more or a little longer. Not listen to us more, but a little longer. I don't know if it's about to pop back up. I can't see Dbloc's screen the right way. He's got to adjust it once he gets back. I don't even know if he's getting back on tonight, though.
Why? What's he doing? He's usually on back around now. Usually comes back on around now and then getting around 3 a.m. He's due to come on any minute. His notifications went off. Trust me, he's looking.
Oh yeah, he's definitely looking. Yes.
Oh, yeah, now he's definitely looking.
See, look at his screen's back, so he's around.
Oh, you moved the screen?
You asked and you shall receive.
All right, we got the sweep.
There he is.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness, Dbloc's never too
We
far
summoned
away.
him, man. We summoned him.
I
All
use
right,
the
all
Dbloc
long
summoner.
liquidity's gone.
He got sick of the crying.
I couldn't even hear y'all, to be real. I was eating and I was trying to finish
You
up
said
a
this is
couple
the bull
things.
market.
Yo, Dbloc, I was trying to send you a message. I was trying to send you something earlier, but for some reason, your name wasn't like coming up when I was trying to find you.
I don't know why. We're friends, I think.
Nah, I don't think we're friends.
All right, just send me
Well,
one.
we are friends, but I don't think we're friends.
How dare you? I don't think we're friends. You call me your friend?
My bad, bro. I thought we were tight like that.
Nah, if you could,
Warn me you could have warned me about this dip.
Yeah, right.
now if you could shoot me something, to my messenger whenever you have a chance.
I got you.
There was this video I was watching about some Bitcoin dude. I just wanted to put it in your inbox.
Gotcha.
Maybe give you something to watch at it. Take an hour out of your time to watch.
Look at Dom
Others is
bounced off the head and then
224.
bounced off the handle. It's funny.
Yeah.
That's real TA.
Yep. It's about as real as it's gonna get for Dom.
Yeah, but I was saying, others is at 225 right now.
You talking about the handle of the hammer?
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah, it rejected off the point of control of the last range, and then it just dumped.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
knew.
Alt's got smacked.
Also getting sick, man. It's coming back.
So like the thing I was thinking when it was pumping was like, man, when this thing comes back, it's gonna come back down below from its kickoff point.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when it was happening, I'm like, this is gonna do more damage than good.
I mean, this drop was really caused today by Zelensky and Trump, right?
Was it?
Well, the pump was caused by Trump, so both ways, I guess.
I didn't even know
Yeah,
Trump.
because
I didn't even know Trump was
put-
speaking when I did my TA yesterday.
Guys, Trump just put taxes on Canada and Mexico, and at the same time, just pulled all military aid for Ukraine.
Yeah, and they were going back and forth.
And my TA would have been exactly the same if none of that happened.
I thought you were talking about that deal he made with that Taiwan chip manufacturer.
That's like that. Nobody knows about that, bro. Like it's just so bearish. Nobody cares about it.
I didn't know him. They met with. He talked with Zelensky again today.
No. I think he said something on Truth Social or.
Oh,
man, I'm so.
Oh,
I'm
he's
so
been
cluttered right
talking
now,
about Zelensky for freaking 4 days now.
I'll try and find it. I'm so.
They've been going back and forth. I don't think it's that chip thing. I don't know.
He paused all military aid to Ukraine. That's a big deal.
That was earlier. That was like an hour ago. We're talking about the drop that happened like start of the day. I'm trying to find the.
Yeah, it started right with market open. That's
Guys, the reason that we had, I can't, bro. Y'all are driving me crazy right now.
That was the CME. Yeah, nothing else.
I mean, the chart's been up for 24 hours, bro. Literally 1 to 5, step by step, all the way down. This shit had nothing to do with Trump, nothing to do with Zelensky. It had to do with the fact that we left massive imbalances on the way up and a huge CME gap. The fear now, after getting to the CME gap and not having any buy pressure, that you can sort of, put it on sentiment. But the rest of it was technical, guys.
I guess the sentiment was down before the pump. Pump reversed the sentiment temporarily, but when it came back down, sentiment kicked right back in.
It's just human nature to try to put things into a box that we can understand. You know what I mean? But sometimes it really just comes down to the chart.
Even an ugly guy gets a hot chick every now and then.
And I don't think this Ukraine aid thing makes any difference at all. The war is going to end, and it's going to be good.
Now, if you're asking, does it affect my gold position? Oh yeah. You're asking, does it affect the dollar? Yeah. You're asking, is it going to affect, NASDAQ, and maybe that affects us in the long run? Yeah. But none of that is immediate.
Didn't that you?
Yes. 9 hours. Trump said this is the worst statement that could have been made by Zelensky. Zelensky said, "Ukraine."
get away.
He said the end of the war is very, very far away. That's what Zelensky said.
Oh, that's nothing new. They've been going back and forth since that meeting in his office.
And then Trump, 13 hours ago, he said, "Tomorrow night will be big. I will tell it like it is." So maybe the market's kind of waiting for some event tomorrow night. So
it's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
Huge. Huge.
Hey, where's our
pump crypto?
Where's our Trump guy who does the Trump voice?
He in office. That was
I
Trump.
replaced him, man.
Was that you? Okay, I thought I recognized the voice.
No, it's not. No, I'm a different guy. I'm a different guy.
Okay.
My Trump voice is just on par. So
okay, sweet.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I watched a skit today on Saturday Night Live. It was funny. Had Elon. Oh God.
I saw that too, dude. That was hilarious.
Mike Myers played Elon. That was funny. That was funny. Yeah, they were replaying the meeting in the office.
Yeah,
with
hopefully we
Zelensky.
just get a nice hire though.
Do you see that Trump impersonator go and mess with Alec Baldwin outside when he was getting out of his car to go inside? And he was doing the Trump impersonation to him, saying, I love your Trump impersonation. It's great that you can do me. And Alec Baldwin wanted to kick his ass. He's like, you get out of here or I'm going to beat your face. He's so easy to troll. Alec gets so upset when the reporters get close to him. It's kind of funny. He always falls for it. Damn, Matic down to 23.
Man.
That thing's going to 7.
Like, I don't understand like how we pumped like that yesterday. Bitcoin up like 10%, 11% on a weekend. And then today we're saying it has nothing to do with the sentiment. I feel like I don't know.
No,
I feel
I
like
don't think I don't think Dbloc was saying the initial pump had nothing to do with what Trump said. He's just saying the retracement.
Of course,
yeah.
of course. I think
I
the
agree
retracement has something to do with the sentiment.
Well, that and just trading. They know they can come back and fill those gaps, and there's nothing stopping them, regardless of sentiment. They could do whatever they want.
I'm obviously not as deep into like market maker theory and stuff like that, but like I don't know. To me, it just seems like we get an announcement like that from Trump after being ghosted for however many weeks, and we retrace that whole pump. I don't know.
No, when it was happening, there was like a. You ever had what's that cliche phrase? Bittersweet. Like you're kind of feel like you like the green candles, but you're like, oh man, this is gonna trap a bunch of people.
I wasn't thinking that one bit, brother.
Oh, I was, man. They pulled every time it's pumped. Post Trump inauguration, they've dropped it right back down to where it pumped from, and more.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
Yeah.
You can see it in the chart. Every time, especially in alts.
Yeah, alts.
Oh man, don't get me started. I can see that in my portfolio. I just gotta look at my portfolio chart.
All
Lower lows.
They want interest.
And if
Actually, Drew,
anyone can't see that, they're in denial. They're coping and they're in denial, and they can talk as much smack as they want, but the chart doesn't lie.
yeah, I actually drew a bear flag on my portfolio chart. So I
Next
don't know.
pump.
I think it's going down, man.
Definitely opportunity to make money. It's just like I think BJ and Dbloc said it both. It's a trader's market. It's not. You're not investing at this point.
Mm-mm. Blame it on leverage.
I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm in for the tech. I don't care.
And I don't know, it was just odd yesterday. Like it was odd. It's like we just had that insane rip, and then you just take the whole thing back and more, like you said, Jacket.
Yep.
I mean, you have to ask yourself, did they know that pumping it on Sunday would create a huge CME gap, which would just bring it right back down?
That's why I was saying like a couple weeks ago, Sundays are the worst, man. Because even if it dumps really hard on Sunday, you still risk people coming in on Monday morning and continuing the dump with an eventual coming back and filling gaps to the upside. But those don't seem to be as sweet. Like that pump on Sunday I feel, was as damaging as a dump because I was like, no. They're going to want this. They're going to want it back.
They're gonna have to make some kind of really bullish announcement on Friday, unless they want crypto people to, like, if they don't care what crypto people think, then I don't know.
They need to.
But you remember that last meeting with David Sachs where everyone was expecting some huge news and then was like a nothing burger?
Yeah, they just need to stop this war, man. That's what I think.
What is top dumping?
Larry thinks
I'm
losing a lot of money too, and he doesn't like to lose money for long. So this is all temporary, in my opinion.
Well, I
agree,
sent
but
this post. I sent this post earlier, and he's basically saying this guy Chamat Palapitya. I'm not quite sure who he is. Some kind of analyst, I think.
others dumping.
He was
Others just
saying
dumping.
he was saying that Trump is more popular with people like young people and people who are like working and middle class, and most of them don't have assets. So for them, it's actually good if housing and stocks go down because then they'll have an opportunity to buy.
What's going on, everybody?
Others is dumping. It's about to take out that low we made on that capitulation, man. Holy crap. I got work to do, man. I don't got time for this. Look at this chart. I'm not going to make any plays. I better get back to work.
At least that's guaranteed.
Yeah, more guaranteed.
It's time to put the fries in the bag. Get them started.
Yeah.
I couldn't say it any better. We might mean different things by it, but this is definitely a put the fries in the bag moment.
How do you mean it, Dbloc?
I mean, we have one job, right? We look for our lows, we look for our higher lows. We look for moves that aren't technically sound. When we see moves that are technically sound, we're supposed to act, right? Make a plan, stick to the plan. When shit goes wrong, just put the fries in the bag.
No, that's not what we're saying.
Oof, man, these alls getting killed.
Put the fries in the bag means do your job.
Yeah, if day trading is your job, then yeah.
Right in the
Exactly.
bag. rev up those fryers, man. I'm gonna have to go get a job. I'm gonna go work in McDonald's. I'm gonna have to put the fries in the bag. I don't know nobody.
I don't know. Y'all guys got to
Nice
be
to see
careful
the
with your
fair
necks
price.
though, because you're gonna get whiplash from this sentiment shift.
It shifted already twice in the last 48 hours.
What shift is that? Shift from
Oh shit, the world is ending. We're so back. We're so back. Fuck, mom was right. What did I do?
Yeah.
That sentiment shift. Pardon my
well,
French.
some people thought that was Sunday. And then they're in chat trying to deny they didn't say it.
We're waiting for a macro trend shift. And we're trying to call it minute by minute. And that's the problem that people are getting into. Intraday action doesn't have anything to do with the macro move that we're looking at. Right? 5 green candles doesn't mean the bull market isn't canceled. 5 red candles doesn't mean the bull market is canceled.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, people are just very
So
emotional right now.
Looking at the higher time frames, it's important that we don't put in a lower low, right? Like underneath 7
Yeah, we
days.
want to put in a higher low for sure. That's our main goal right here, is to put in a higher low. That's the only thing that's important here.
Hopefully we can do it right here.
But the sentiment's crazy, man. We've gone from war to feast and famine and disease, and it's been palpable.
Imagine how the XRP dudes feel.
Get dominance through your handle now. Jesus.
Others just dumping.
Which others?
Dominance is breaking out, that's why.
Yeah.
The others, the index, the market cap excluding top 10.
Him of that thing.
219. It's about to come below that capitulation low. Oh man, this is bad.
Oh, this broke through a long-standing trend line on the bottom too.
Yeah, it's about to take out that wick. Oh my god.
Oh wow, S&P double topping on the weekly. Yeah.
Yeah, S&P look like that joker like it want to roll over.
All right, market makers, I sold everything. Now go up.
That okay.
Okay, now that I saw everything, we're gonna start pumping. Let's go.
That's how it works.
Usually.
Someone's gonna take.
We appreciate your sacrifice.
Uh-huh.
No problem, man. The market always goes against me, so you're gonna get this pump.
Yes.
You take it well, bro. I know when it happened to me, I'm like, take it all. Just take it.
And don't worry about cutting me a check, because if you cut me a check and they know that, then they're just gonna dump it somewhere.
All right, we were looking at our VPVR gaps yesterday when we were plotting the move down, right? We made through all those big gaps. This is our big volley node that we were hoping to stop at. We got to deal with a little bit of FUD and fear in the streets right now, but it'd be nice to not come down into these 2 bigger gaps. If this demand doesn't hold, the move down to 803 should be quick. Not a small one. You notice every time we come through these gaps here, right? It's a quick move. Gap, quick move, gap, quick move.
I had a nice little buy order for Doge, like a nice buy order at 18.5, and it didn't get filled.
Quick move. This
It's
took
coming
all
back.
that MJ.
It's coming back. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's gonna pop back down.
Is it a lot of Doge or just a little?
I mean, it's a decent amount. I just feel like 18.5 is a decent another point down, which I would like to go in at, even though it's like
You ain't
right.
lying. You right there. Jeez.
Yeah,
Market
no, it
buy.
literally went down. I'm like, it's gonna be perfect, and it literally stopped right before that.
Fear and
I
greed's
had
back
a
to 15.
We're going to a dollar Doge now that you already didn't get filled.
I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's like, by the way, I flipped now, so now I figure it's opposite. So I am definitely bearish. I know I've been bullish the last 6 months trying to keep the momentum, but I'm bearish. I'm trying something new today, guys. So we'll see what happens.
Counter trend trade.
Yeah, man. Everybody in this Discord are just heavy short market makers. We're all shorting the shit out of this. We got at least $1 billion.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely time. It's look, see, we're talking about it
Put
right
5
now.
billion in. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Nick,
We're
what are
probably up to
you?
like 6 or 7.
Nick, what are you
Between all
trying
of us,
different?
$100 billion. Come get us. We're right
No,
back
I
at
got
109.
18.5. I had a nice buy order in 18.5 on Doge, and it didn't go through. It didn't get filled,
Oh,
and it went
that's what you
down
were
like it was.
trying.
Yeah, it was dropping, and I was like, I just thought it would. I thought it would do that, but maybe it will. Who knows? But
This thing might go a little sideways here for a bit.
So, what do you guys think? How many of these kind of moves up and down that are so violent are we gonna see these next months?
As long as Trump's president.
I mean, that's
4 years.
That's hard. It's tough to.
well, yesterday was bullish. Today's
tough to
bearish.
say.
Today's
I mean,
bearish.
considering we're
Tomorrow,
heavy short,
It's gonna have its points where it ranges, so that's tough to say, like how many times it's gonna happen.
Yeah, of course, no one's gonna know exactly, but it can't be like the only one, right? I mean, if you time these halfway good, there's a lot of money to be made on this.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, D-Block called this almost perfectly.
For 3 weeks, we ranged and we were bored, and now we have like crazy volatility and we're pissed off.
All right, I love all you guys, but I need to hear D-Block's TA real quick. All right, let D-Block get the mic. All right, let him tell us what's going on real quick.
That 300 billion that came in, that's all gone then some, huh?
luckily we're gonna like pile up on the shorts. I added just another $1 billion to my short position.
Too cold for shorts right now.
see what we started? It's a trend. Bam. Based on the daily cycles that we have now in crypto, I think it's going to land perfectly for this week. Being yesterday was bullish, which is odd, right? Today was bearish. Tomorrow bullish. Then we got what's that, Tuesday? So Wednesday bearish. Thursday bullish, which is before the meeting, and then Friday bearish, right? Even though there's going to be a crypto meeting. I'm just going on the opposite cycle of what is
I
happening.
mean, Friday could be sell the news, and then we have Monday, or was it
That's what I'm
Monday?
saying.
The
So
That M formation pattern, D-Block up there on top. M formation.
come on, Doge, come down to 18.5. Fill this bag for me, and you can do what you want.
You got Biddy dominance breaking out again. So you might you might get it right here.
Holy shit, others.
Monster with the 10 gifteds. Appreciate you, Monster. Give me a second, Joe. I'm trying to figure some shit out on the side here.
Yeah, you good.
I mean, I could just buy 18.8, 18.7 here, but 18.5 just sounds so much better.
Yeah, just watch the 1 minute structure.
Nah, we can't shut that noise down, Criticon. That's the most beautiful noise on the planet. That's the sound of new subs.
Yo, you hit 3,000 yet, Dbloc? Still says 29.99, but I know in the back end.
It's possible, yeah. If I check it now, we might have hit 3K already. We're really close to 3K though. We should hit 3K by today, tomorrow.
Congrats, bro, because that's a cool thing, man. You did it pretty quickly, and
Appreciate it.
it's the first step, dude. Pretty soon you'll be passing me, bro. If I don't get on my YouTube gang.
Nasdaq has a vector gap down to down to 20, and then resistance underneath it. Support resistance flip at about 19.9 to 19.8.
They could hit that distribution pattern throughout here for several months up there, you know, into April, May. Top it out for several months.
Problem is, if we take that move, then we've got to look at Monster with another 10 gifters. The man is losing his mind in chat right now. Appreciate you,
He's
brother.
definitely shorting.
Monster short.
Issue being, like I said, if that drops, you know, we do have. I know Nasdaq's been following really closely.
To Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it generally has the most correlation.
Yeah, but
Bitcoin.
Sam, you got an open mic, brother.
Jesus. Bling, 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 bling. Flooding. Coming. Bling, 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 bling.
So why does it keep doing that? Oh, because I have it on the same. There's a bit of deviation between where we are on Nasdaq and where we are on Bitcoin, but it won't stick on the chart.
See you, man. You're good.
S&P filled that gap and kept going.
Maybe USDT zone dominance. Drop back down.
Total's still on its retest of the break of that bull flag, so that's not horrible. That was total 2.
How's total 3 looking? I don't think it looks that bad.
Looks like shit.
Total 2 also breakout, retest the bull flag, retesting the wick now from that retest. Total 3 looks better than anything else.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Yeah.
But we need it to Yeah, we don't want it really.
We don't want it to catch up. No. We don't.
Yeah, no, we don't want this thing dipping really anymore where this thing's at right now.
No.
If we want to,
If total 3 gets to where total 2 and total 1 is structure wise, we are gonna see some blood on the alts.
yeah, man, exactly. Definitely at a critical point right here.
Others is closer though, right? Others is still coming down, still hasn't hit its measured move, but very close.
So, are you starting to think more about a right translated cycle at this point?
No, not until I see us get into the third quarter and still not hit any of our bull cycle top metrics. It's way too early to call for a super cycle or anything like that.
And my patience is maybe just really bad.
So, US dollar is spooky, I'm not gonna lie. Because this Wyckoff accumulation just will not break. We really need the dollar to drop to get out of this SOS range because, yeah.
Check the bonds. Check 10-year and 2-year.
All right. Trying to hold this demand. More demand is popping up underneath us right now. Just had a fresh demand pop.
So yeah, I think we might go a little sideways ish the rest of the night.
This is the problem, this gap here.
Hey, Dbloc, your dollar chart, was that like a head and shoulders you were looking at?
Nah, it was like Wyckoff accumulation with a couple anomalies, but this gap right here is the issue, guys. I'm telling you, we break down into this, it's gonna be quick and violent. Which is not a big deal if dominance is moving in the right direction, right? As long as dominance is moving down, we don't really care if Bitcoin comes down.
No.
Good news about these gaps is that they work in the opposite direction too, right? If we can pop over this supply, we've got a big gap all the way back up to 85.5. Monster with another 10 gift is.
Man.
Nah, he's stunting on y'all in chat right now.
How much is the dude making short? I need to start shorting, huh?
Monster's going band for band with himself. Appreciate you, brother. He said, just let it happen. Don't thank me. It's automatic, bro. I'm always going to thank you. Hella appreciate the support.
Hey, Dbloc, that feeling of the that big CME that we had.
Yeah.
Just recently here. Do you have any issues that it didn't totally fill? Well, it did like 3/4.
No. With a gap that big, the percentage
you're not
of
too
it.
worried about it not fully filling. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even worried too much about the gap that we had down here that didn't fill completely.
True.
Even though there is technically still a tiny little bit of gap.
Yeah, a little
sliver.
A little something they could still run if they wanted to, but I think if we go back down there, we're gonna die.
It's these CME gaps, whether they fill or not, really boils down to how much of an agreed upon target they are. Right? There's certain things that can happen that make that sort of magnet lose its strength. Covering that much of the CME gap, the amount of people that are still targeting the bottom of that are, you know.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that months ago. We that was always in the back mind, like, hey, remind ourselves of this, and it sure came back around to it. It was an obvious long place.
We did a really good job of
chilled out for
avoiding.
several months. I was like, I did my damage up there when we got into the 100K. I was kind of banking that it was at least gonna come back and fill most of that.
Yeah, we did a really good job of defending that gap for a while, though. They literally had to cheat to get us there, so it's cool.
Yo, you finally hit 3K, bro, publicly.
Let's go.
Hey, good stuff.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Appreciate all of y'all, man.
Yes, sir, D-Block.
Congrats, brother.
Good stuff.
Haven't seen nothing yet.
How long has it been up? How many months have you had it up now?
3 months. Probably more, right? 4 months, something like that, maybe. How long have we had the new channel?
No,
guys?
it's been longer than that, D-Bloc.
6 months?
Been
5
like,
months?
It's been like maybe 6, I think.
No, longer than that. A little bit longer than that.
Crypto you can't tell me, because to me it feels like it's been at least a year and a half.
That's what I'm saying.
Crypto time is just different. You know what I mean?
True.
Oh, Galactus said August 24th.
Yep. Yep. I was about to say right at the end of the summer. Summerish, right at the end of the summer.
I call that crypto time dilation.
Nah, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, you stare at these charts long enough, man. It feels like
You're definitely gonna have like 20K by the end of the year.
Well, hey, if my kids unsubscribe, I'll probably bring you back down under 3K, though. I won't do that to you.
Yo, the chat's going wild. Dude, that's funny, Silk. The Game of the Year edition, bro. Freaking Unreal Tournament. That was a funny comment, man. I haven't heard that in freaking years, bro.
Nah, definitely appreciate you, chat. And if anybody received a free membership from Monster, make sure you hit that subscribe button along with it.
Lol. You have a membership, but you don't have a subscription. That should be automatic.
Right, it should come with this. Like, you should automatically be subscribed when somebody gives you a membership. Appreciate that, Maddie.
I ordered 5 pounds of blue raspberry gummies off of Amazon.
Oh, I was about to say nice, but then you said Amazon.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they're not the fun
Yeah,
ones.
Nah, you about to get some vitamins. So you getting.
I didn't know Tiger Woods was in that business.
Gummies?
He's about, yeah. See, yeah.
Anybody with a name, bro. It's like meme coins. Any celebrity with a name gets approached. Put your name on this, white label this for us. We'll do the rest.
it's like coffee or something, you know.
Tequila brands, all that.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's just like a stable. Got to.
Yeah, he's about to have all these
Like
lawsuits.
what's so special about non-THC gummies? Like gummies have been around forever. What's going on that's causing gummies to be so popular?
Well, the non-THC ones are usually CBD. Which is still really good, right? It's still if you're somebody that doesn't want to feel the high, you know what I mean, but you need the pain relief or whatever, then CBDs are great.
Oh, yeah, that's what Tiger Woods is in. The
What are we talking about? I'm literally just talking about gummies, guys.
No, I know. We're the degenerates that moved it into the drug category. Like this man's just literally getting
gummies
some
without thinking of drugs these days.
He's literally just getting some Flintstones gummies, and we're corrupting his whole shit.
guys.
Flintstone gummies.
Guys, just a kid.
You ever see those people on TikTok that are always like with the gushers, man? Always doing stuff with gushers, and I'm like, I'm like addicted to gushers, dude. Like they're freaking good, dude.
You know what you need to try? They have these like sticks of honey, and like you bite them with your teeth, and then it opens, and it's like a stick of honey. It's amazing.
Ryan Meekers, Catalan, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you guys. Welcome.
Yeah. I just woke up at like 4 a.m. last night. Couldn't sleep. I was like, I'm gonna look at Amazon. Blue raspberry gummies, bought 5 pounds. Bear market snacks.
Nice. Oh, they're not even
Guys, I
vitamins. You're just getting candy.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
like
my man
candy.
just got a bag of gummy worms. Like, we're not even vitamin. Okay. I'm with you now. Now we're on the same page.
Yeah, it's just
Sour or
It's gummy
regular?
bears. They're just teddy bears. Albanese World's Best. That's what it's called.
Well, I'll go out on a limb and say that sour bears are the superior gummy bear.
Blue raspberry is a superior candy flavor. It's not even close.
Blue raspberry.
Swedish fish and freaking Sour Patch Kids, and you just make the sandwiches where you have like the 2 Sour Patch Kids on the outside. Swedish fish.
We're not living very long, guys.
In case you guys are watching along and you're trying to figure out what's going on here, we're on the 1 minute, right? So it's not the 5-minute momentum shift, but we are looking for a price to get above the 50 and for the 13 across. And then once we get that momentum shift on the 1 minute, we'll switch to the 5. Now I gotta go get some candy, damn it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you guys give me a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Steal from my kid.
Man, yeah, it made me want to go to the store now.
Just get the 5-pound bag. It's $18 on Amazon. That'll last. That should last you at least a month.
Are you the seller?
These are not sour, but there's so many brands on Amazon, and it was a 1-day shipping. I ordered it yesterday. So I'm getting it tomorrow.
Oh, you ain't the pusher.
Pushing gummies on us.
Pushing gushers.
My man pushing gushers out here though.
He's hustling on the streets.
Yeah, just a Ziploc bag with some blue raspberry teddy bears.
Crypto's down, man. Ain't no more pumping any coins around here. We're selling.
We pumping gushers.
Gummy bears,
We're
man.
selling candy to
You
a
didn't say
baby.
anything about gummy bears, right?
Hey, come on, man. Come get you a pack real quick.
Just go to a party. Y'all want some gummies? What kind of gummies are? It's just gummies, man. Just teddy bears. Just blue raspberry flavor. That's it.
I hear some Menace to Society skits coming out there.
Blue raspberry gushers, man. Blue raspberry sounds good right now, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm looking at this stuff on Amazon.
I told you, man. It's great.
That will
told
get
you.
you, dude. That will get you. This is like a whole different area of Amazon. I never even knew was like there.
Damn, right.
Yeah,
got the chat tweaking now on this.
You think
On
you
some
think we
gummies.
could start a crypto tonight, like on like Pump Fund? Do you think we could like build something up big enough that we could bring back grape Swedish fish? Do you think that would be possible?
Never tried
Grape?
those.
Grape, really?
Yeah, if you like old enough, like the grape Swedish fish or the
I've never liked the
bomb, like
grape.
the original ones. People have tried to copy them, but man, the grape ones. I used to buy them in a box. There was 480 of them in a box, and it was $4.80 to buy a box of them. Man,
I used to get them 2 for a
Holy.
penny. 2 for a penny.
Question, fellas.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to walk to school. There was a penny candy store.
Is-
It was the last one, too.
Do you guys see Pepe in a penny?
Pepe hitting a penny. I'm not even look. How many zeros is in front of the next significant digit?
1, 2. To get to a penny, we got like what? Take out 3 zeros, 4 zeros.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
Does anybody? I mean, I know like the Swedish fish should have at 2 for a penny. Did anybody remember when XRP was a penny? Oh my god! Oh, the
guys
things
don't
we
see
used to
that
get cheap
happening
back
for-
in the day. What a world!
You guys don't see that happening for Pepe?
A penny?
I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but nah. I mean, I don't
Let me look at a chart real quick. Yeah, no. No
Yeah.
chart.
Like maybe
Well,
in
what
another
about both?
maybe another cycle. You know, if it's still around, I don't know, man. Like,
If it does it, it'll do it for like 5 seconds and then
that's what I'm
dump.
saying. Yeah.
Nope. Nah, it's not hitting a penny.
Maybe put your expectations at like a half a penny, or I don't know, a quarter of a penny.
Hmm.
No. I mean,
That's just It's gonna, yeah, it would have to have a lot of money flow into this thing to get to a penny, man. I wouldn't be banking on that.
Yeah, it's at 0.00006.
So I'm saying, Ryzen, like it's just like I wouldn't be banking on it, my brother.
So
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, if you think, if you want to have your little bag, just in case,
I heard Pepe got deported. Right.
Take 420 trillion and multiply it by 0.01. That's how much the market cap would have to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no way down.
Yeah.
Some weird things would have to happen for that
Anything's
to be
possible,
worth it.
though. I want to be optimistic. Anything's possible.
I'm a realist. I live in the real world.
It's possible a meteor hits our Earth.
Yeah. I mean, I don't live in a shoulda world. I live in a reality, so I would say no.
Possible and probable are three different things.
It's possible that the moon gets out of orbit and strikes the
Yeah,
Earth
like-
within 2 seconds of right now. That's possible.
Oh shit!
It's possible I'm gonna pump Trump to $100.
All right.
It's possible I need to start doing this damn schoolwork too.
I'm not gonna give up until it gets to $99.99, and then I'm gonna give up and dump on all you guys. It's like, no, just kidding. I love you guys. I don't even know who you guys are.
It's all good, baby.
But you're hella puff. You buy this dip or you chilling? You still on the sideline? Got yourself some Pepe.
Oh no, I definitely bought the dip. I had to go into my little bank account, pull a little dry powder out. I wasn't proud of myself, but I did it because I bought in a little high. We was talking about it earlier. I bought like 10 coins, and then now I'm like, oh my gosh, like 10% down. I'm like, this is what I'm supposed to buy again. So, had to buy in again a little bit.
Yep. I just did too. I thought I was all in until it kept on dipping. Then I had to make some phone calls, and now I'm all in minus some loot that I'm gonna owe.
It's good to be able to make those phone calls, and then I'm tell you, no problem, buddy. Here you go.
Yeah, especially no interest. I mean, it's from the girlfriend though, so I got to pay interest in different ways.
Yeah, paying inches. You know what I mean? Oh, that was too much for YouTube.
What you mean? You're about doing dishes?
Exactly. Yeah, doing dishes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Extra soap.
Load that dishwasher up, bud.
I thought you left that girl alone, Drew. You got a new one?
Man. Nah, same one. Romanian belly dancer.
You got the Jasmine girl still?
Nah, not the Jasmine girl.
Oh, okay. You still out in New Jersey?
Nah, Philly.
You're in Philly, Drew?
now?
I'm really close to Philly. I'm not gonna say exactly where I'm at, but I'm just
No, you
in
ain't
the
got to do all
outskirts.
that now.
In
That's
the
crazy
outskirts.
talk.
Yo, I'm in Philly too, man. What's up?
A word?
Yes, sir.
These guys should get together, have a cheesesteak.
Man, I haven't found any of the good spots yet, man. I'm just stuck in this.
Get together, have some gummies.
Man,
Nah, I went to grab this cheesesteak.
outside of Philly. You got to go to like Pittsburgh for a good Philly cheesesteak or something.
Nah, where's the stadium at out there?
The Eagle Stadium?
Yeah.
It is really close to where I'm at. Like during the Super Bowl, the Jets did the flyby. It was so loud.
I went to a Philly cheesesteak spot over there. I think it was like a white and red building, like a long building. Oh man, bro.
Yeah.
They could tell I was from New York.
Ryzen, how far are you from King of Prussia?
Bro, I I don't even know. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm in Philly. I'm in Philly.
Yeah, I'm close.
I'm here for school. I'm not gonna say which
Philly and
school, but I'm
Prussia.
here for school.
I'm like in between Philly and Prussia.
Yeah, I'm living back down south, but I lived just outside of Philly for a couple of years, back 5-6 years ago.
Oh, you lived on Will Smith's side?
I was whatchamacallit, west of Philly. I was about 30, 45 minutes outside of Philly.
Oh, you ain't never went to that park. Will was that?
It's just in a little small town called Phoenixville.
Mm.
I'll be right back.
You really leaving right now, Drew? Come on, man. We about to hopefully spin around right now, man. It's about to be profit time soon.
I'll be back. I'm in
Nah,
position.
this
I
thing's about
got
to
me
go
a big bag
sideways.
of Trump. Don't
It ain't
sleep
going
on that
nowhere.
Trump.
It's going sideways.
Oh man, I need a little pumpy pump, even if we make vectors right now.
Just give me one little vector.
Just give us one little vector and then do the sideways. Then do the wooey wooey. Let's see what's going on.
What was that? Open of Tokyo when we had that pump? / Hong Kong?
A lot of new members.
Yeah, that's right when Hong Kong was opening, pretty much.
Oh, we don't have the YouTube sound on Discord.
Someone.
All right. Yeah. Retweet would be nice.
Oh, what you want? Looking for a pump? Trump tweet?
Trump pump.
Nah. Oh no, man! It's Elon all over it again. I ain't gonna lie, that was some nasty work though when they tweeted that stuff out Sunday. Well,
Kraken removed 50x off XRP on their platform. So do you guys think they're telling us something?
say that one more time.
Kraken removed the 50x on their platform for
That makes sense.
XRP, and now the maximum you can do is 5x.
Wow.
Really?
Went
But
from 50 to
what are
5?
what are you trading on?
That's on Kraken, so maybe they're
Kraken.
telling us something.
It might be. I mean, that's kind of a
They literally removed it within the past 30 minutes.
really
XRP to pump
Yeah.
by 50x.
interesting. I mean, I'm not sure if that's saying anything, but that's kind of interesting to.
Peculiar, very peculiar.
Yeah, I could see them maybe if they cut it down to 25x or 20x, but they cut all the way down to 5x.
Yeah, 5x. Like XLM, I still got 50x. Algorand, HBAR, I can 50x all of those.
What?
But not XRP.
Interesting. Yeah, you never know, man.
What about Cardano?
Let me take a look.
Cardano and Solana, right?
Yeah, I can 50x that.
Just XRP, huh?
But XRP, they kind of.
I figured maybe it had something to do with.
I don't use Kraken, so I've never have used Kraken, but
They could just be adjusting some
they could
things.
be. Yeah, they could be. So Kraken has their own like leverage trading and whatnot now.
Yeah, up to 50x is the max for some coins.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Dude, 50x on the altcoin. Jeez, man. Have you hopped online look up anything about Kraken about that to see if anyone's got any decent information?
Not yet. Let me take a look.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird, you know.
Yeah, maybe they come back with 100x. That would be good.
Oh my god.
My guess is that they took profit on their holdings, and they got their own XRP, and now since their bags aren't that big, since they probably took some profit on their XRP, they're gonna wait until they replenish their XRP to put 50x on it back again. But they probably have to replenish their holdings.
That makes sense, Drew. That makes sense.
People excited at the same time. It screwed a lot of people at the same time.
Yeah, just kind of block people off for a minute.
Because when you provide the leverage trading, you have to have that crypto for the people to be able to bet short or long on.
Do you?
Yeah, you have to technically have it, unless you did it the way Robinhood did it with IOUs.
Oh, you just know the FTX.
Or FTX.
I mean,
funny business.
Let's be for real. That's not like it's going to happen again, you know. But that makes sense what you're saying about that. Yeah, they might be.
Yeah, they're probably just doing that because I can't see anything online.
Hey, but you never know. They could be up some tricky shit though. Still gotta watch out. Watch out. Can't keep keep that in the back of the mind now.
Randy on, watch out.
Yep. Can't get too comfortable out here.
But yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to like this volatility this Trump meme coin has, man. It's just like it just ripped all the way up to 17.5 and then dipped all the way back down to 12 and then ripped. I mean, I guess everything had a lot of volatility these days. But I know Trump's not going to be able to show this at all. But every time something pops off, this is going to pop off with it.
Yeah, just Trump USDT or USD, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I've just been trading with USDC.
Okay, but the ticker's Trump, though, right?
Oh yeah,
okay,
Trump. Yeah,
I heard about it. I've never looked at it at all. I'm actually just gonna look at it for the first time ever here, to be honest.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them, but you got to make sure you're looking at the one that has 2.4 billion market cap.
Okay.
Big one.
Hey, what's up, guys?
That can't be it.
It's trading at 12. It's trading at $12.21 right now.
Okay, maybe it is. It just ripped down from like a 77 bucks.
Yep.
Okay, I'm on the right one then.
Hey, what's the
Nick, you got a
plan for
whole setup
BTC?
over there, man. I like that setup.
Right? This reminds me of Jasmine back in the day when she got murdered at the beginning, and it pumped like, I don't know, I think past $4 or something, and then retraced. But right now, would be what Jasmine was probably in 2022 if I would compare it chart wise with Trump. So that's another reason I like this Trump chart a lot.
Drew, what you think about Pepe going to a penny? Not happening.
If you could put 400 trill in it,
Hold on one sec.
Man want that conviction. He want to hear some conviction. Pepe to a penny.
400 trill.
Yeah, man.
That's more than the national debt, right?
Something
I
like
think
that.
that's more money that's in the world.
Something like that.
Yeah, how many zeros does Pepe got to lose to get to a penny?
Like what?
6,
Three? Yeah.
That's not, I mean, that's doable. That's what 30x. That's a 30x right there, right? To lose 3 zeros.
Yeah, let me check right now. Let me check.
Yeah.
So if you lose, I mean, let's say
Yeah, I'm
10x.
curious.
10x is definitely reasonable within the next 4 years, even maybe sooner. So that's losing 1 zero. Let's say 20 years, you lose another 0. And this is being conservative. You'll probably lose more.
From
But yeah,
where we're
Pepe's
at.
probably Pepe's gonna be, it's solidified. It's the biggest meme there is. Not meme coin, but meme as in like when you think of memes, like the memes that were circulating on 4chan and all those other back channel blogs and stuff, it was Pepe,
So we need 153,000% move from where we're at.
I'm seeing 1.5 million%. No chance. No chance.
1.5.
Oh, excuse me.
153,000.
I'm sorry. 150,000. 150,000.
Yeah.
Well, you never know because there could be burning mechanisms. There could be groups that start forming burning channels and things. So it depends because the tokenomics shift around a lot in the future, But yeah, it's like to say to get to penny, I'd say it's far fetched, but to do a 20 to 30x in your lifetime, I think a 20x is definitely plausible in your lifetime.
I guess I'll just leave this little $100 there and
Yeah, there you go, bro. just leave it be. There you go.
We're getting that momentum shift on the 1 minute now, guys. I'm back.
You get those gummies, man?
Yeah, Dbloc, would it be fair to say you get a 20x on like most of the top meme coins? Like Pepe is going to be probably a top meme coin for a while. It's solidified. So it would be fair to say like in a lifetime you can get 20x return possibly, right?
In a lifetime, meaning a couple bull markets?
Yeah, and like let's say someone's 20, 30 years old for like another
as long as it doesn't go away, yeah. As long as they do a Doge. We just assume that because they become established that they're gonna stay the way Doge did, but we don't really know that yet, right?
That's true.
Most of these coins they're gonna need to go through a bear market. I'm gonna need them to get through a bear market and see them survive before.
Yeah, that's a good point. Really good point.
So Pepe didn't go through the last bear market that we was in?
No, Pepe came out this year.
Nah, it came out of that.
Or not this year, I'm sorry, this cycle.
April 2024, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Around there, like spring 2024. I don't know if it was April, but I remember it was spring.
What about Bonk because it's attached to the Solana?
Bonk made it through a bear market, but it was introduced at the end of the last bull market. But Bonk did well. But Bonk also has the backing of the blockchain, which is why I say like top market cap coins that have become sort of blockchain mascots. Can't even really call them memes anymore, right? They're like, it's like Ronald McDonald. And there's usually one or two that the chain will support.
So you could see that hitting a penny before the other one.
What's the price on Pepe? How many zeros?
I'll let you know.
It needs to move like 150,000% for it to hit a
I was
penny.
gonna
From where it's
say,
at right
from
now.
what I know, there's 3 or 4 zeros in front of it. So
Yeah. It's
5 zeros.
nah, bro, you're not seeing the penny. You're probably not seeing the penny ever.
Yeah, every
Not that
zero you
doesn't
lose.
mean there's a bunch of money to be made. I mean, you can get to, sub penny and still make money, but you're not getting to a penny.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, every zero you lose is a 10x. So like basically every time if you got $1,000 and you lose a zero, that's gonna be $10,000. You lose another zero, then that 10,000 turns into 100,000. So every time you lose a zero, you do a 10x.
Because Bonk has 4 zeros in front of it, but it's not a strong one. It's not strong.
When it comes to retail, you want to err on the side of low unit bias. They don't know what the hell market cap means.
I'm talking about like just putting $100 in there.
Yeah, I'm just saying they don't know what market cap means. They know how cheap it is. This is the math that retail does. They look at how many zeros they are. They dream about it going to $1. They do the math, and then they buy and hold. Coins with low unit bias always do well because people just want to buy the cheapest thing, right? Why would you buy 300 whiff when you could buy 300,000 Pepe?
I bought both.
They don't understand the difference between, just because something is cheap doesn't mean it's affordable, or just because something is affordable doesn't mean it's cheap, I should say.
Right now, I have ADA, XRP, Doge, BTC, Pepe, Ava, Sheeb, ETH, LTC, Bunk, SOL. That's Solana, right? Solana.
Yeah.
So
I like the bag. I like the players you got there. I say keep it like that, man. What's that? What you got? Like 10? What was that? Like 10 you just ripped off?
yeah, I got 10.
Nothing too risky.
Yeah. You ain't like Dbloc whoever. He had like several hundred at one
It's
time,
not
right?
good, bro. It's not good. It's not a fun life. Until you got more than 80 positions and Bitcoin does a 5% retracement with dominance going up, you want to talk about go time.
Yeah.
You better be on your P's and Q's.
I mean, a lot of these, cause D-Block, don't forget to send me that message so I can send you the video because I kind of learned something and I kind of understand something now. I'm basically just gonna roll everything in the Bitcoin eventually. I'm just trying to see, like, okay, which ones are.
That's the end game. For me, the end game is after
I
the
realize
summer
that- I
going into
realize
the
that
last
now.
parabolic move, everything gets rotated back into Bitcoin for that one last go, and then back into Bitcoin again down at the bottom of the bear. The only reason that my money leaves Satoshis is to make more Satoshis and to come back to Bitcoin.
Man, but don't you guys think second place or third place is going to creep up fourth place and take number one spot? Like Bitcoin can't be number one forever.
When it does, I'll worry about it. But till then,
Well, it's nothing to worry about, I don't think. But still, I'm just thinking like, I don't know. It's like if you look back, just like I keep on saying with the whole Yahoo and Google scenario, it's just how I look at it, man.
you're rooting against the trend. If you look at things in their BTC pair, do you realize how rare it is for an altcoin to make a higher high against their BTC pair ever? Like once they make a higher high during the bull market, to actually beat that or to scale up, there's a handful that I can tell you. Doge is one of them. There's a slight couple other BNB. You see Ethereum, right? As strong as Ethereum is, number two, Ethereum's not making a higher high against its Satoshi pair during this run.
Nope.
But the gap though between the market cap and the gap and with the way
massive.
the circulating supplies get, it's massive, but it slowly gets moments where it starts closing the gap. So I'm just thinking, within 10 years, are we going to see a different number one?
Well, the thing
Nothing
about closing those gaps is that the asset that you're trying to close the gap on needs to stop moving. Ethereum wants to go from 249 to 1.6. The only way that's going to happen is if Bitcoin literally stops moving or moves in reverse, or if Ethereum trades counter to Bitcoin for multiple years,
I mean, I could give you a use case on XRP.
Well, I'll give you the same argument for XRP. Even with the outperformance that XRP has had on Ethereum, it's still more than, almost 2x away.
Which I think crypto's so liquid, a 2x money moves so quick that I know it seems crazy, but those things could happen with an event that's mixed with like a black swan shakeup or who knows what.
But again, but that's what I mean. Ethereum would have to either sit still, completely still, or retrace against still for that to happen.
Yeah, it'd have to be
if
something
Ethereum's
crazy.
moving, even if Ethereum is moving slowly, it's going to be almost impossible, at least within the next 2 to maybe 3 cycles.
So, I think maybe not even Ethereum, maybe number 5, number 6 creeps up from behind.
Yeah, no, listen, there's going to be at least 2 to 3 coins in the top 10 that we're probably not even paying attention to, right?
Yep.
And then next year, the top 10 will be completely shaken up, right? It'll look completely different.
The top 100 is crazy now. I look at it, I'm like, yo, what is this?
Like, look at this. So let's go to... Well, let's go anywhere. Let's keep it on the same month at least, right? So let's say, or let's do it end of the year. October. This is the top
Dbloc,
10.
You got a question in the chat about joining the Discord or something, so.
My mods are in there. They got it. Oh, you gotta add me as a friend, Law. But now we got you. Let me send you an invite.
We all know which coin is gonna flip Bitcoin. It's the one that's been putting in higher highs against Bitcoin. The one with
Dog
the
with
dog.
hat.
All right, so check this out. This is 2013 top 10. WorldCoin, BitShares, Quark. Damn, Quark. Namecoin, NXT, PureCoin. Like. And there was only about 150.
First OGs.
Yeah, there was only about 150 at that time. So let's go. Well, let's not even go all the way back. Let's go 2018.
Yeah.
2018, December 30th. Bitcoin Cash. At least you've heard of it. EOS. That was supposed to be stellar. Still hanging in there. Litecoin. Bitcoin. SV. Tron. But to have everything, to have Doge at 23.
Zcash.
Doge at 23 at 0.002 cents. Cardano at 4 cents.
Oof.
But just look at this list for a second, because everybody's in love with their coins right now, and I get it. But just look at this list and look at the amount of coins that you've never seen in your life. Half of you don't even know maybe a third of these coins. And they were super popular at the time. Right?
Yo,
Each one of them was revolutionary.
Tether's number 8 right now?
Tether, no, this is in, this is in 2018.
Oh, I was like, holy, okay.
Yeah.
It's Tether in the higher spot anyways right now, currently, right?
Tether's in 3rd place, I believe.
Yeah.
I think XRP's in 3rd place right now.
So 2019, even from 2018 to 2019, look at the shakeup.
That's nice to look historically like that.
Yeah, 2020, Crypto.com is in 9th place. Polkadot is in 8th place. Chainlink is in 6th.
Yeah.
Tezos up there, 17th. Good old days.
Tezos. EOS hasn't disappeared completely from the top 100 yet or whatever. I don't even know what EOS is at now. EOS was supposed to change the world, guys. EOS was like, sell your house, sell your kids, sell your wife.
Yeah, it was
buy
fast.
as much EOS as possible.
It's fast. Remember back in the day, like that was the fast one.
Mm-hmm. Look at 2021 Terra. That didn't end well.
Oh, don't say that word, please. Oh man,
Ouch. Ouch.
You and everybody else, Ryan. Ryan said I lost my ass on EOS. Right there with you, buddy.
I lost my ass on Terra thinking it was going to restabilize. I was like, yeah, they got all the Bitcoin in the world. What are you guys talking about? I think it's going to restabilize quick.
Look at 2022. Polygon in 10th place.
Has Bitcoin reversed yet?
What a difference 3 years makes, right?
Yeah, BNB.
Yep, Bitcoin reversal back on the way up, all in.
And
no
now
financial advice.
Bitcoin is
Sell the
coming.
kitchen sink.
Thinking about it, I was just saying what you guys have thought about it. If it's reversed and going to plow back up, or do we put in a higher low?
Yeah, we put in the higher low. We're watching momentum. 1 minute, we've already got our momentum shift. 13 EMA
Thinking about
above
putting a
the
long in
50.
here soon.
5 minute, you haven't gotten a shift in momentum yet on the 5 minute. I've been
Maybe I'll
picking at
hold
the
off a little
position. You're trading leverage.
Yeah, well, I backed it down from 100 down to 10.
Yeah.
'Cause
No.
keep
I was just
getting-
seeing if it was spot or not. Because for my spot position, I've been DCAing this entire dip.
No, I'm gonna leverage trade. So
got you.
You have a task. If anyone can accomplish this, whenever you got the itch to really keep it moving and feel like you're playing leverage without leverage, instead of playing leverage, just don't even play a little bit. Just keep on working, whatever job, if it's 9 to 5, and just hustle hard and wait until you scoop up at least, let's say, between $5,000 and $10,000, and just build on the spot trades with those.
I didn't know where you were going with that, bro. That's why I laughed. Because it just sounded like you were saying, if you're thinking about leverage, just keep your day job.
Well, that's what I plan on doing, man.
Don't do leverage.
Nah,
Go to
that's
spot.
that was.
Well, I was hoping after 3 months I would at least have a bankroll, but I keep losing it all.
Yeah, man. It sucks.
Yeah, I will tell you to step back a little bit.
One of the hard lessons, I think, for people is understanding that 3x, 5x, 10x your gains also means 10x your losses.
Yeah, man.
Like you lose it 10 times as quick, just like how you gain it 10 times as quick. You got to be really smart about taking those profits and putting them into something else. The best way to do it, honestly, is have a set amount. Give yourself a budget for your leverage trading account. Hopefully less than 5% of your total portfolio. And then have a limit. Have a 10%, 15% limit, whatever. And as you build that up, once that leverage portfolio is now 10% of your total portfolio and it's only supposed to be 5, you take 5, you put it back into your long term, and then you do it again. You did it once, you could do it again, right? Just do it again. Take it out, get some hard assets, lock in those gains, and then do it again. Because the mistake a lot of people make, the screwed up thing about leverage is it's not getting wrecked that wrecks you, it's success that wrecks most people. Because people that are going to come in and get absolutely demolished, they're going to blow their account in 2-3 days and they'll be done. They're going to stop because they have to. But when you do well, you get confident. And then that overconfidence is really, because then you start breaking your rules, right? In the beginning, you've got great rules to stay safe, but yeah.
That's exactly what I did yesterday. I took $20 and turned it into 400, and then I lost it all in one day.
Yeah. Maybe do altcoins, say 10x. I mean, for me, that's still extremely alpha. Maybe do 2x on the alts and knock out some only bigger.
Your mic's breaking up a bit.
Probably just turn down the X leverage down to try 10 for a little while instead of doing 100 or 200 or 400.
Well, it sounds to me like it's the profits the taking profits that seem to be the issue. Because you did good. You just heard me. You turned it, right?
I was in profit 4 different times, but instead of taking the profit, I let it ride and then end up going negative. And then I had to close out early and take a loss.
Go to the channels on the Discord. I don't know if you've read it yet, but I made a channel for profit per hour.
Yep.
Yeah, give that a quick.
Take a look at that.
Yeah, give that a quick read. Give that a quick read. It's gonna explain exactly what I was just about to say, but I forgot I went through the effort of actually making it. So yeah, let me just point you there. But I think once you get that concept in your head, you'll never let what happened yesterday happen again.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think I learned my lesson finally.
It takes getting beat up. It takes getting beat up, man. Getting concussed out here
I know, dude.
to learn, man.
You work so hard at it, and then you lose it all, and you just get so frustrated. But I ain't quitting yet.
There you go.
I keep on hammering away, but eventually I'll understand it, right?
Yeah, no yet. Bro, just look at the people around you that have made money. They're not any smarter than you. That's what got me. When I got wrecked during my first bear market and I was like, damn, screw this. This is a scam. I should have known this was bullshit. And then started meeting people who actually did well and got out when they were supposed to and saw it coming, and it's like, wait a minute, what? So like there's a, you know what I mean? There's a way to actually get an edge on this, and none of these guys are any smarter than I am. Like, I'll be damned if I can't. I might not know something, but I'll be damned if I can't learn something.
Yeah, well, I learned a lot today, and early today, you guys helped me make gains. So
let's go.
That's it's pretty awesome. Yeah, you guys got a great community so far, man. I like it a lot. I've been in a lot of different Discords, and it just the people in the other Discords are just so they're not in tune with each other. They don't agree on the same things, and everybody has like 1,000 different ways to trade, and everybody's posting so much stuff, and it gets confusing, and you're having mixed thoughts
A lot of
and
noise.
motions, and
Yeah, it's a lot of noise,
and you're closing out trades early because people are talking in the Discord, and then you're afraid to go in because they're TAing the very opposite way you are, and it was just a chaotic freaking mess. I had to do that.
I mean, we don't. So like, you know, we don't want to be in an echo chamber, and we don't. What I like is that we don't have that here. But what I do like is that when somebody comes up with TA, we're gonna run that all the way through. And we're either going to come to a conclusion on why I think it's not, or why, you know, where the differences are, but it's not just one person saying something, another person saying something, and another. That's why I love Zeusy. You come in here and say, I think we're going to 15K. You're going to have a 3-hour long conversation with Zeusy.
You ain't lying, bro. He'd love to be the contrarian, man.
But it's great. But it's great because what it does is it makes you better be sure of what you're talking about, right? Like, don't just come on talking emotional. Like, make sure that you can show your work.
Better have some research before you talk to Zuzi.
It's like your math teacher telling you to show your work. Like, but I got the right answers. No. I need to see your work.
I literally got points off on my math exam.
How'd you get them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like. You guys talk about it. I mean, it's good stuff. You guys, I like it a lot here so far. So.
I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna do what I can to keep it like that. It's gonna be, you know, as we get bigger, we're gonna come to hiccups, and we'll definitely have some blowouts, and some people won't make it, and some people will, but we'll build our tribe. We've done a good job. I mean, most of us have been together now for over 5 years, so.
Yeah, it's been
pretty awesome.
I can't believe that shit.
You'll find out the ones when we actually really start dumping and going to the bear market. That's when people just start kind of fluttering off.
Yeah. That's what I need to do. I need to learn how to trade both ways, because right now I was always just looking to go long for everything. So every time Bitcoin would just dump, I would try to go in and try to find the bottom. I just get wrecked every single time trying to find the bottom.
Yeah, I feel like you always have to be trading.
Sometimes no trade at all is the best trade.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can hear it in your voice, man. You sound like when I was at certain points. It's like, damn, I've been in the same position, man.
What happens is, you know, your money's at stake, right? So sometimes you get that feeling that you always have to be in a trade. And it's not like that at all. There's times where there's hours go on during the day and I'm not in a trade. Just waiting for a setup. You know, and that patience to build that setup is what gives you those wins. I tell everybody, if you concentrate on your win percentage instead of how much money you're making, the money will come. The money's secondary. What's important is your win percentage. The byproduct of your win percentage is going to be a bag of money.
Absolutely.
And the reason that that's difficult for people is because to get a good win percentage, you have to be really good at noticing when your TA was wrong or where your bias was wrong. not letting ego get in the way, and cutting the trade, moving to the next one. When I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I'm out, and I don't feel two ways about it.
Yep. Do you think this is gonna? Do you think BTC is gonna retrace back down to the bottom here?
We're gonna see. Let's go back to the 1 minute so we can track that momentum in real time.
And the best thing I try to do, because I'm on spot, if I'm up 10% on the coin, I'm selling it. I'm selling it, straight selling it, because I'm more worried about the percentage points that I'm gonna grab.
Hello,
And
Puff.
then
I
once
want
it
you to
goes
read
down,
that. I want you to read that profit per hour too, bro. That's gonna be good for you.
no,
Yeah,
no,
at the end of the
I
day.
did read it.
Okay.
I
Okay.
did read it, but I think that is more for like people that's like shorting and longing,
No.
because to make
Even
those profits in an hour, I haven't seen that yet. Maybe my bag's not big enough
well, it depends on
to
what you're
see that yet.
trading too, right? Like you can't trade a small bag in Bitcoin, but that guarantee that there's been times that you've been up $20 or $30 in a trade and haven't taken it because it wasn't enough. When it only took you 10, 15 minutes to get there.
Yep.
Earlier on in the game, yeah, but now I'm up 10% on a coin. I'm selling it.
I hear ya.
It doesn't matter how fast I get there. I'm selling it.
Just stack it. However you want to do it, whatever your profit taking strategy is, especially if you're working with small bags, at the end of the day, just look at how much money you've made and then divide it by the amount of hours that you've been trading. And that'll help you keep track, right? Some days you're going to make McDonald's salary, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Some days you're going to make doctor money, but it adds up. You know, it adds up.
So,
You make sure
like,
you
when-
put in your 40 hours, treat it like a real job. Make sure you put in your 40 hours and make sure you're tracking how much you make per hour, and you know.
So what you're kind of saying is, when I bought XRP at $1.90, I probably should have sold it at 3.20 or 3.30 or whenever it hit that.
Yeah. I know it's hard. We grow, especially with XRP, because I know we get attached to these coins, especially somebody who bought it at 30.
At least take something off the table.
But
man.
you gotta pay yourself, bro. You're your own employee. You're your own boss, right?
Yeah.
You would never take that shit from your boss. You went to work, you work 40 hours a week, and then it comes time to get your check, and he tells you, "Oh, I'm gonna have to pay you next week because I went long on freaking Pogo coin or something."
Yeah.
You'd beat him up in the middle of the office, but we take that shit from ourselves, right? We do that shit to
crash out.
ourselves all the time. We don't respect our time and we don't respect our money.
And I always tell myself that I need to be able to think that I can actually take that profit and rebuy back in at a lower price too.
Yeah, that's all. That's where the power is in compounding. It's not the profit. It's being able to take that profit and buy more coin at the bottom. Being able to get to the end of the bull market with twice as many coins, and you haven't put a single dollar in the market from the beginning. You've just literally been compounding. That's where the money is.
Yeah, but isn't that also like, so boom? I feel like, this isn't, this is just my feeling right now, because I just watched the video and it kind of made sense. Now, whenever I make a profit now, I'm just putting it into Bitcoin. We already seen what Bitcoin could do.
I don't take
What do you think
profit into
Bitcoin
stables. I only take profit into Bitcoin. That's what I was saying before. When my money leaves Bitcoin, it only leaves Bitcoin to make more Satoshis. As soon as I've made that profit and I can now trade it for more Satoshis, it's going back into Bitcoin. That's the game.
Or, I mean, Dbloc's a little deeper, so he really understands what's going on. Or it could just be, whenever you make profit on a coin that's not Bitcoin, just take that profit and throw it right into Bitcoin. You know where it's going to be in 10 years from now.
But don't you guys ever go into 3D chess or like the 4D chess and just say, okay, instead of just saying I'm accumulating Bitcoin when it's hot, but when it's not, I'm chilling and stable, because if you figured out the
I don't
rhythm,
sit. I'm not going to sit in Bitcoin stable coins is a Bitcoin play.
Exactly.
Stable coins is me moving my Satoshis into stables while everything is going to shit and protecting my Bitcoin value, and then coming back into the market at cheaper valuations.
Right, and then getting the Bitcoin after you were in the stable.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
And then
so
while
so a
dominance is
stable
going
coin.
crazy at the bottom of the bear market, I'm just gonna sit in Bitcoin. Unless something is just sturdy enough to get into, like these low, the low cap gaming coins that we got into early, some of the stuff that gave us our 10, 20X's early. That's a reason to come out of Bitcoin. But I mean, imagine coming out of Bitcoin, or imagine you bought ETH at the bottoms, or any one of the million coins out there. At this
Well, most of
point,
us did, but we just sold it too quick.
yeah, I know. At this point, it really is only a handful of tokens that have outperformed Bitcoin from the bottoms of the old cycle coins, right? Which is another reason that we focus on new cycle coins that haven't had a bull market yet. But out of the old cycle coins, only a handful of them did better than Bitcoin.
Did better.
Yeah. So meaning if you would have bought them at the bottom, bought Bitcoin at the bottom versus buying whatever alt, and then at this point now, when dominance has started, well, not now, you should have taken it at 100K, but you would have sold your Bitcoin at 100K. Everything got flushed. Now you got all this Bitcoin to buy alts with. And then you ride the alts during the alt season. And then when they blow up, you take that shit and now you got tons more Bitcoin because you just 5x, right? You're not 5xing your money. You're 5xing the amount of Bitcoin that you have when you put it into an alt that 5x's or 10x's. Screw fiat, bro. Fiat's cool and all. I can get fiat later with Bitcoin, but that's not my goal. My goal is accumulation.
Yeah, and and I think everybody sort of kind of, the money aspect is cool. Go get a job if you really need money, but your profit, you should really just be taking it and putting it into Bitcoin, man, and just doing it like that, and worry about, all right, cool, I want to retire in 10 years. Where, come on, you can't even imagine where that shit is going to be in 10 years from now.
But once again, though, if it's hot though, right now, say, like let's say, all right, you peaked and you're with the 4-year cycle, and you're like, yo, I took profit, just like Dbloc was saying. So people have to know there's a time for everything. So yeah, it's like, okay, you're making trades, 10% trades, 10% trades. If Bitcoin's on its downtrend, you're better off taking those 10% trade profits and putting it in stable, and then if you can catch the trend, of course. But the whole thing is like, man, that's like, you got to sometimes it's like you can have 4 years and you might be better just getting off property, like for the 4-year cycle on the downtrend. If you would have bought some property, you might have had more buying power at the end of those 4 years than if you accumulated Bitcoin. So I think it's still, you got to have rhythm to it. So it's like you're on and off button. Like when you're on, you're accumulating, but then when you don't want to be accumulating, you got to, turn it off.
Right.
I mean, whatever works, but that's for me. Like, right now I feel like you got to have that on and off switch.
So right now, well, what the market is doing, what would you kind of?
I'm off right now. I'm off right now. So I'm trying to accumulate while like I'm off. So that means I'm not going to sleep in positions too much unless I know I have like a good trade on the day and I really caught a bottom. But like I'm still off. I'm still thinking we might hit lower numbers before we hit real big numbers. So I'm kind of off right now. I'm not accumulating cryptos. I'm just scalping them and then, hoping I get more dollar value.
Yeah, I kind of messed up on my scalp for today. That's why I'm just hoping this. I mean, I know it's gonna go back up where I'm gonna be able to get out with a little bit of profit. So, so let's see what's up.
Yo, any of y'all trading on weeks? I'm sure some of y'all are. No. Well, either way, if y'all are trading on weeks, and maybe you know this already, but if you limit in, because I don't know, sometimes I'll market, just to get into the trade sometimes or whatever, often, too often. But if you limit in, there's no fees. So I don't know if y'all be hitting big positions. Sometimes those fees get to like, $10, $20, $30, even higher. But if you limit in, there's zero fees until you close the trade. So instead of getting hit with fees twice, when you open and close, you only get hit with it when you close.
Is the fee double when you close? That they just get sneaky and charge you. We won't charge you once, but we'll charge you double on the way out. No, that's decent though. It's any little bit of money you can save. That's decent.
Bro, I got destroyed on fees the other day. But I was gonna say, so I thought I was like, yo, so I'm trading Bitcoin, so I was like, is this just Bitcoin? But I tried it on other coins and it worked. So yeah, have at it.
Nice, that's what's up. Yeah, I haven't traded on weeks yet.
And if you think about it, I don't know, when you get into a position, you have to account for the fees. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes
Yeah,
like
of course.
you gotta let it run a little more. So now you get to cut the amount of before you hit profit in half. So I don't know. I'm done with the market. And it helps you if you're like impulsive. It makes you like kind of plan your trade a little more.
All right, so we're still on the 1 minute building positive momentum here, right? We had our W pattern breakout. We had, my bad, Joe. Sometimes I forget that I'm streaming on YouTube when I get into the charts and I forget to draw the patterns out. When I'm trading by myself, I don't draw patterns, obviously, but we had our W, which gave us our uptrend. My bad, Joe. And that would be our measured move. And our neckline would have been right around here. So, all right. So what we're looking for is that 13 EMA, right? The orange to stay above the 50. If we break that, we're gonna lose momentum. If we break this uptrend, we're gonna lose momentum. They're both gonna happen at the same time, so it doesn't matter. But we already faked out once, right? So I was saying wait for that 13, wait for confirmation. We had price break the 50, but the 13 never did, and it was a fake out. And we touched trend. Once we put some distance away from the 50, we can move to the 5 minute and then watch the same fight happen on the 5 minute.
Chad, what do you have? That's the 1 minute?
Yeah, we're on the 1 minute, bro. We're the micromanaging this dip.
Yeah, there's a little angular resistance it's trying to break right now on the 1 minute.
OM, thanks for the sub, brother. Appreciate you.
Could that be a cup and handle on the 4 hour?
Doesn't
On
Or is
the
the
Bitcoin
handle
4 hour?
Yeah, but or is the handle a bit too wonky, too
Too
big?
low. The handle's too low, and a cup and handle, it's a continuation pattern you'd want to see coming from a upturn, like down to up, and then you go into the cup and handle. If it's sideways or from up down, and then you go into the cup and then handle, you're just going to continue usually.
Okay,
So
so you don't really have cup and handles as reversals.
No,
no,
they're
yeah, they're mostly
continuation patterns.
continuation. Yeah.
Gotcha.
You said 4 hour?
Yeah, on the 4 hour.
One of my pet peeves. Such a small detail. And it really is like some nerdy TA shit to argue about. But yeah. Cup and handles are kind of one of my triggers.
Yeah, you want to see them when you're on a bull trend. See a cup and handle, that's good. Like I stay in position when I see cup and handles on the bull trend. But if I see it on like a downtrend, I'm like, nah, I shouldn't have been in this, and it's time to get out on this next handle.
You gonna do it, Dbloc?
No. Nah, I let it
But
go.
here,
I let it go. I let it go.
here right now, we can make an Adam and Eve, a low, a higher low. On the 4 hour. There's a few things we could do here.
Times like this, guys, you really just got to fall back on momentum trading. Right? Our EMAs are going to tell us everything we need to know on the small time frames. And then we watch our patterns build out. We look for market maker motivation. And then we make the monies. We are getting a little decent fractaling here, right? From our W into a smaller W for the continuation. Anybody ever try to chart with their left hand?
That's impossible, man.
Oh my god, bro. What?
I can't even use a mouse with my left hand.
Bro.
You try to press the buttons backwards and it's just
I'm struggling.
We just broke that angular resistance on the smaller time frame.
This is that smaller W here that I'm talking about. We really are micromanaging this dip, guys, by the way. These are like super small micro patterns.
Could be on 1 second.
Jim says I usually chart with both hands.
Dbloc, have you made a updated or revised picture of that 4-year cycle cycle chart?
No.
Have you thought about maybe like just because
I should.
You know, you don't have to like to.
No,
you know,
you're right
or,
though. It would be nice to add to the.
Yeah, because I was looking at it earlier. I was like, man, just to see, you know, just to see the candlesticks kind of fill in right up into the green zone, you know, kind of thing, and just a visual thing.
Yep.
We're right there into entering the green zone, so.
Yeah, we're right at the
we got time.
We're at the de-risk, right? Right when we went into that zone is when I told you guys that I de-risked from lower cap alts, you know, into Bitcoin and just governance tokens. Nah, you're different, Hot Def. You said I chart on iPad and phone, no mouse.
Gee.
Yeah, I would die without a mouse. I tried to use one of those vertical mice because Drew told me they were the shit. But you know, I still haven't been able to get used to it. I've got it on my other PC. Right, so whenever I go to the research PC, I'm using the vertical mouse because I'm like, I kind of took it personal that I couldn't get used to it. I'm like, what the heck? How can I not adapt to this thing? You know what I mean? But bro, I'm still pressing the wrong buttons. It's horrible.
I got the Logitech MX Master 3S. That's a good mouse. That's the way I love this thing. I love this thing. You can customize it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I felt like I was getting like metacarpal syndrome or whatever once I got that vertical mouse. It felt like I was charting with my left hand for like 2 weeks, but after 2-3 weeks it's normal after that.
Thing is, when shit gets moving and I gotta throw some shit up real quick and I gotta flip through a bunch of charts and jump down to the 15, you know, it's like, yeah, no, I'm going to my dominant hand. I can't do it. Right now we're sitting here. I'm doing it just for practice. I don't know why, because I'm a masochist, I guess.
It's really good for you. I'm telling you, it's a natural position of your pronated wrist, basically, when it's pronated.
Well, that's why I got the vertical mouse in the first place, because I had a small gaming mouse. So not only is your wrist in that like weird position, but then your fingers are all scrunched up around this tiny ass mouse.
Yeah.
You ever try the Logitech, the Master Series? Try that.
No, I haven't gotten. I need to get a new one because I think I killed the battery on this already.
Give it a shot. Know everybody that uses it likes it. They say it's the top.
All right, bro, you sold me. Just give me the referral code. I'll call your boss and tell him you did a great job. Man's over here selling Logitech mice. Heavy. Just selling mice in the chat.
Heavy, and gummies.
Yeah, I got the Logitech solar keyboard that you never have to put a battery or plug in.
Really? I forgot about that.
No shilling, guys. No shilling here.
Oh, what's the model of that? I wanted to look up.
It's just a solar keyboard.
Solar keyboard.
Yeah, you just gotta trade outside.
No, it stores energy. It stores energy.
It gets like ambient light, like it's enough light in the house to charge it, basically.
Yeah, even like you turn on a light and it'll charge itself.
Yeah, that's like Samsung's remotes for TVs now, man. All remotes should have that.
Oh, so if you have a monitor light, light, the monitor light will charge the keyboard. That's dope.
Yeah, it just charges with ambient light.
Yep.
I mean, it still has to be. The stronger the light, the better the charge.
Yeah, of course. Put it in a windowsill or something in the afternoon if you're not doing shit. But yeah.
But I've had it for years, and battery's still fine. It's like every day it has enough juice till I go to bed.
Into that. That's the only thing I don't like is my keyboard.
Nah, y'all have heard my panic when my keyboard and my mouse dies.
All I got is wireless keyboards, man. And one time I lost power and I could not log onto my computer because the keyboard couldn't reconnect. I'm like, what the
Yeah, I have an emergency keyboard.
Yeah, I need to get one, man.
Yeah, I have it stashed in the drawer right next to the computer.
I forgot that it came with a dongle. That saved me. But if it's just Bluetooth, and you gotta, God, it's good to have a wired keyboard for an emergency. It's not expensive. Only much more.
Big buys coming in.
Yeah, this price action is horrible. I apologize to the 210 people that have to watch this horrible Bitcoin price action, but
it's crazy.
Well, there ain't gonna be nothing for the market to dump tomorrow morning because it didn't pump at all.
So you got the K750 wireless solar keyboard.
And the devs do something? Should we maybe do a CTO, pay for DEX update? Get some
devs
DEX
do
ads
something.
going?
Who, the CIA?
Yeah, Mantra looks good on the lower time frames, Kelly. It's kind of some of the action we want to see from Bitcoin here. Came up above, made a level, held it. Your bullish trigger would be right there when you go into this gap. Getting above that double top and going into this gap should take you to at least like 7-1. Unless Bitcoin does something dumb in that time frame. I'll be right back. Hold on.
What is there to do? There ain't a whole lot going on. What are you doing, huh? Do you want to
Not
say
much.
hi? Want to say hi to the crypto community?
Why not?
Why are you not sounding so motivation?
I'm tired. Are you donating money to the fire hall?
I'm not donating money to the fire hall. I donated enough money to the fire hall. We don't have any money to donate. It's all in crypto right now, and it's going away. You know what I'm saying?
Give us some money.
Yeah.
Well, when there's nothing to do, you know what Hella Puff is gonna say to you.
You want this?
Yeah. I'll come upstairs and check out your CME gap here in a little bit. All right. So anyway,
You about to spank that double bottom, huh?
You're trying to go. Gotta go fill the gap.
Something's got to give here in this crypto world. Oh man. I donated like $5,000 to the fire hall. I'm good on donations right now.
You've been on YouTube too long, man. Some parts of your personal life should stay personal.
All right, we're starting to threaten that 50 now. I'm back.
You know the good thing about this one is, even if I don't pop up into profit, I got money on the sidelines where I could buy my way out of my trades to make sure I don't lose anything.
Can I get some money?
Oh no, I ain't got it like that, big fella. Whatever I got to probably only help you out by like 2%, Bucko.
messing with you, but I'm all in right now. Got no more dry powder today.
You're lying.
We lose bullish momentum here if we close that 13 underneath the 50.
No, I'm serious, man. I got to do backflips to get back some dry powder right now.
Whips. I don't think I could do it.
Sounds like you need to be on the road.
Nah, man, I quit that. I'm done with that.
You quit roadie already?
Yeah, I made enough dry powder to do what I got to do. Now I'm good.
Oh,
What are you doing now, dude? What are you doing
Nothing.
now?
About to cash a check.
About to
Wait for that
cash his check.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I'm
I started a job. I'm on workers' comp already, you know.
confidential. I'm not allowed to
Yeah,
really
dude.
talk about it.
Yesterday, I was going to DoorDash 5 guys just so you would pick up the order over there and drive it over east. That'd be like $300, dude, just for the 5 guys, and then probably another $300 for the DoorDash. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I had to do that for some lawyer fees and stuff. But my hustle is like I'll just do it until I get 10K built up, and then I stop. Like I'm like, once I get 10K put up on the side, like, and then I'll just hustle that whatever I can hustle with. Because you can make more loot trading than door dashing, but you need to have the loot to trade. You know, so that's what I was doing. I was just feeding it $300 a day, and I was grinding 12 hours a day, like waking up at 9 and just like going from 9 to 9 and just nonstop every day. And I was averaging like 300. There's some days I'd make even 400.
Ooh, petty.
13's crossing the 50 now.
Ooh,
This is
man.
going to accelerate if we absorb this demand.
Thru is a real grinder.
This is your invalidation
About
for the larger W here.
Oh man, no bueno.
you ever gonna go back to grinding the shitcoin trenches, Thru?
I kind of feel like that's what I'm doing right now a little bit with trading this Trump coin.
Oh yeah, you're definitely doing that right now. That ain't kinda.
That's the king.
I mean, deep in the Telegram chats and
Oh,
shitting
and the
on
Telegram, I'm
Twitter.
staying away from those for a little bit at least. Maybe during the bear market just for fun, you know?
Yeah. You know what hasn't happened yet? My WhatsApp hasn't gone crazy with people trying to scam me yet. So, you know, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
They filter out a lot every now and then. They get like.
If people aren't trying to scam you, you got to grind harder, bro. You got to make yourself a bigger target. Nah, don't do that. If you're not on the scammers' radar, stay off of it, bro. Anybody had their identity stolen here, where they had to go through all of that?
Nah,
that shit is a bitch, bro. I'd rather you steal my debit card and drain the bank than have to go do all the shit you have to do to prove that you're really you.
I mean, hey, I filed taxes for the first time in 5 years.
Let's go.
Yeah, hello.
Damn
You
right,
legit.
bro.
I'm legit now, baby. They about to give me some money.
Nah, you on the books now. You can't stop.
Yep.
Now they got you.
I know.
So now you're good.
I'm trying to keep this.
If the IRS is listening, he does plan on filing back taxes. This is so chill out, not too much on my guy.
Oh yeah, IRS.
We don't like to give financial advice here, but if you guys are on Coinbase and a lot of other crypto platforms, make sure you double check what kind of technique they're using to tally up your numbers. Sometimes they do first in, last out. Sometimes they do last out, first, and vice versa, whatever.
Yeah.
That's the way they count your transactions if they're coming in from one wallet to another. And it could be night or day. Like they could be like, oh, you just made $100,000 this year when actually you only made $1,000 because they're counting it backwards. And you have to edit. There's sometimes when you send transactions to yourself the exchange will mix it up and they'll say, we don't know where that transaction came from. So they'll charge it for you as a capital gain. So make sure anytime like you run it like on Coinbase, like run through your tax programs. And if it's whether Coin Tracker or you're doing Coinbase taxes or Kraken, they all have the same type of thing. And make sure you like fiddle with those a little bit until you get them right, you know, but like do a little research on those.
Yeah, but if you didn't make any money, do you really have to file the taxes?
If you didn't make above,
you do.
depending on your state, if you didn't make above 22, you don't owe anything, but you should always file your taxes. And actually, if you're not filing your taxes, you've probably left money on the table. There's probably, with avoiding taxes, there's probably money that owed to you that you never got because of it.
So should
Especially if you're working.
So should I try to go refile my taxes and claim the last 3 years like I was thinking?
Bro, just do.
Have you been working?
Just get as right as you can with the IRS is my advice, and that's advice I'm comfortable giving. Get right with the IRS.
So that's because I've only really worked this year.
Yeah, so you don't have much history to worry about, but you just need to make sure that you let them know.
That worked. That the year you worked, that's extra money on the table probably too. That you're probably going to get back a little bit of it if you do your taxes right.
I'm not sure where Cuban Chick is, Gloomy. I haven't seen her for a minute. We need to get her back in here though. I had a couple questions that I could have run by her during tax time.
But yeah, I've used Coin Tracker and TurboTax. Man, TurboTax connected with Coin Tracker or Coinbase makes it pretty easy.
Coinly isn't bad either.
Should I try to call the IRS to see if I owe anything?
No, you don't owe anything.
Make an account. Go to irs.gov, but you're gonna have to do it's called Signature Me or something, and you have to make like a special account. But just go to irs.gov and like verify, authenticate your account, and everything's there, and you can pay. You can see if you owe or if you're owed anything. I suggest everyone always check up on their irs.gov account, like make an account. It's a bitch because you got to like authenticate and do like a picture of yourself and even like a video sometimes, but
they're not gonna give you a hard time, bro. Everybody ducks their taxes. Not very many people call and say, "Hey, I need to give you guys some information I haven't given you." They'll make that very easy for you. So
yeah, I suggest everyone try to make their account on irs.gov. Just put in your legit information.
I mean,
we got a nice little bull flag going here, by the way, guys. We broke out of that.
Big buy.
Yeah, we broke out of that. We invalidated that W, but we put in a bigger flag pattern. Again, we still have to get over our bullish trigger, though. We don't get above our bullish trigger. First of all, this dotted line, but that bullish trigger is the big one.
I wonder if I could turn my TV on. I'm not here.
Let's go.
You just cruise up nice and slow. No gaps that you got to come back to. Just nice and slow. Ease it up there.
Now let's just rocket ship
Easy,
right
Tiger.
now, man. I'm sick of waiting.
Drew, looks like we're breaking that downward trend line you talked about, the downward angular resistance.
Yeah, we just broke it.
Yep, definitely did. Let's see. So I'm looking good over here right now. Okay. Still down like 8%, but we'll see what's up.
We've got a larger W now on the 5 minute. If you can see it, right? We go to the 5 minute, this larger whole thing would be. We're still on the 1 minute, by the way. Anybody that's just tuning into the chart, because I know we don't usually live on the 1 minute like this. Yeah, it's BTC, Bonk.
Ooh, punked up.
We've got to absorb this supply or we're not going anywhere. Supply's already dropped us twice.
Wait, but Trump said he loves Bitcoin and Ethereum. Were we supposed to pump?
Man.
No, that's
Yeah, as a strategic reserve bearish.
Not in
See,
any universe or timeline is that going to be bearish once it's implemented.
That was my argument, though, that to fill it up strategically, you'd want to fill it up at a low price.
They don't have to buy Bitcoin for a year.
Well, technically, they don't even have to buy Bitcoin, right?
But
They
that's what I'm
got so
saying.
much confiscated.
The first year, we'll be moving the confiscated Bitcoin into the reserve. That's free Bitcoin,
Right.
zero cost
That's
basis.
free Bitcoin. Exactly.
The first buy, if they go with the Senator Loomis bill, would be 2026. As soon as it would be, not only would it be in 2026, but it would be the first purchase out of the new budget. The very first purchase has to be Bitcoin every year before they buy anything else. At least if they go with the bill the way it's written.
He said it was going to be the heart of the strategic reserve, Bitcoin and Ethereum, the heart of it.
Kevin said they can't find the Bitcoin. You know, that's a good, you want to compare Bitcoin and gold. This is a good example, right? We've got Elon going into Fort Knox to see if all the gold is there. There isn't a doubt in anybody's mind that all the Bitcoin in that wallet is there because we can all see it on the blockchain. And the second any of it moves, 1,000 people on the planet get alerted in real time.
And how much money do like they're spending for that? So just being able to verify without having to use teams to audit, like everything's just right there to audit in front of you.
I wonder how much the audit is costing. That's a good, I wonder at the end if Doge is gonna audit themselves and tell us exactly what they've spent through all of this. Because if you spent if you spent 10 billion to find 5 billion, no. And I know we were joking around about that contract, but Elon just did get a massive contract from the U.S. government for Starlink to use Starlink for air traffic control.
Start asking him what he's eating during the day. You're like, well, what are you eating with that credit card, that government credit card, huh?
Yo, the 50x leverage insider shorted right before the tariff announcement, apparently.
They know it's the same wallet?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, guys, I don't want to keep saying it, but I called that shit before we were even retracing off the highs. So I don't know if you needed that much insider info for the last, but he definitely had insider info for the way up.
It's probably Baron Trump. He's rotated his shitcoin profits into hyperliquid.
If you can't beat him, join him.
Is Starlink on NASDAQ? Does Starlink have a stock?
No, it's private.
No, yeah, it's private. Elon's never making that mistake again. I think if he had to do it again, he would have kept Tesla private.
Anybody knows the Bitcoin chart looks like Batman?
Thinking this next hourly candle might bring us some breaking ladies stones.
Hey, better Batman than Robin, right? Been enough Robin going on for the past week here. Quite enough Robin.
Waiting for us to break through so I can light this dab and relax.
That's not a bad idea.
Dabs on dabs.
I got some alien mints, yo.
Sounds amazing. I can't wait to come blow one down with you.
Actually, I should be in New York sometime soon. I'll hit you up when I'm there. I haven't been there in a little bit. I gotta come up that way.
Definitely do, bro. Oh, shoot.
I used to be my stomping grounds. I mean, I lived in New York for 12 years.
Nah, no, and I'll give you a nice ounce of rosin just for the hell of it. That was supposed to be the one that Dbloc got, but he never sent me that PO box number.
I gotta open a PO box. Somebody else wanted to send me something else too, and I just never really had a reason for it. But I guess it'll make things like that easier.
I'm like, damn, I want to send my guys something. You know what I'm saying? I talk to my guys all day. I just want to make sure their eyes are the same way my eyes are when we having these conversations. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's going on, Ali? Nah, we weren't. It didn't have a different name. We were all on a different channel before. It just sounds like the same channel because we were that channel. So now it just sounds like the same channel, but it's a different channel. What's a slippery slope, Gloomy? Oh, the PO box? Oh, no. That's I know B, but we weren't on that channel. B used to be part of the old channel that we were all part of before. There might be a couple people in here from B's channel though.
Yeah, they pop up in here every now and then. Little rascals. It's like that.
It doesn't look like we broke through.
No, we haven't absorbed that supply yet.
We're going to try to go tap it again.
Remember, we're on the 1 minute, so you're going to get a lot of invalidations right here.
Looks like we're going for one more.
I couldn't help myself. I had to like the Dabaruni. Call it an early entrance. And if you guys are hearing too much from my mic, just let me know. Cause
I hear you munching on something.
For that munching?
That's what it sounded like you were eating something.
Slowing it down.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it was just the first exhale. You know how that first one is.
Where you almost die? Yeah.
Yeah, because I put the rosin right in the middle of it. You know what I mean? So, be a little harsh.
Nice. Ali, appreciate the sub. Stanley also joined. Appreciate the sub, Stanley. Doge X. Nice.
Yo,
We
my
got a
man get some
bunch of new subs today.
get some likes. Like, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, my man can't get no likes.
Yo, for real, smash that like. What y'all doing?
For real, smash that like.
Somebody's got a TV up in the background with an open mic. I think it's a medic.
We got that new hourly candle just came in a little bit ago. See if this little is.
Yo, I can't stop thinking about that kid from the UK that got locked up. I wonder if he came home yet.
Cheddar? Yeah, he's out. We've talked him out. He actually avoided jail time.
Oh, he what?
Yeah, I think he avoided going in for as long as he thought he was going to have to.
And entirely self-sufficient.
Woony?
With advancements in technology,
Are you watching the Animal Planet, Woony?
Automation. The concept
of
a fully electric autonomous mobile home is no.
I need an autonomous mobile home.
Woony doing his AI research, man. Woony's making too much money, guys. This dude is watching videos on autonomous mobile homes. Like, he's making way too much bread, guys. Somebody's got to stop him.
It'd be ill if some shits could fly and you could fly wherever you want to go. Imagine having a house that could fly.
I'm good, bro. Who's gonna fly it?
One too many dabs. One too many dabs. Let me stop.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Who's gonna fly it, bro? I don't even like driving half the time.
Nah, bro. What you
It's gonna
talking
fly
about?
itself, man. It's gonna fly itself.
Right, it's gonna fly itself. You just put in the GPS coordinates and get to go.
All right, so cool. Are you the only one with a flying house?
Nah, this
Okay,
is
okay. So now you see the problem?
No, everyone's on the grid. They're all synchronized. They're all on the
Listen,
grid. They don't
bro, we
crash.
can't even get through city traffic. Like,
No, man, haven't you seen these drone light shows in like China that they do? And like
yeah,
these
yeah,
drones are
nah,
so
that shit is crazy.
synchronized. They don't hit each other. They got radars and sensors that like once anything comes in its perimeter, it automatically they repel each other like water and oil. It's crazy.
Scott said the landing fees are gonna eat you up. Yeah, where do you land? Where do you land when you take off with your house? Are they just gonna have house parking lots by all the malls and?
It'd be a 15,000 square foot house. Come on, man. It'd be
You
like
can tell Helipuff just hit the dab, right?
800 square foot house, man. You'll be alright. Houses fall on people's heads every day, B. You'll be alright.
Imagine you
Hey,
asleep.
do any of you guys have any? Sorry, do any of you guys have any trades going?
Yeah, I'm in Bitcoin long.
Yeah, I'm all in Trump, baby. What you want?
All in 10 coins right now, baby. What's up? What you need?
I mean, I'm having a terrible time.
What are you trading right now?
Ondo, XRP, Near, and Sui.
Yeah.
And ENA.
Yeah.
But I just closed out everything else. Like I can't. I just gave back all my gains over the last 2 days.
Nah, alts got smacked here really bad, unfortunately. We got Bitcoin dominance back above 615. That's why I'm only trading Bitcoin right now. Like, I don't trust the alts. If Bitcoin's gonna go, then cool. If it drops, it'll drop less than the alts, be easier to react to, but I don't think
I'm trying to figure out how. Yeah, how do you get? I don't know how I could have possibly got a better entry on this drop for these, because I literally just, I've been catching falling knives this entire time, and then this time I didn't catch falling knife, and it just didn't go anywhere.